My child, listen closely, for time is slipping through unseen cracks. What I carry for you today is not ordinary. It is sacred, urgent, and meant for your spiritual one. You've been feeling the tremor, haven't you? The world around you is shifting, the noise is louder and the light seems dimmer. But you were not made to be swallowed by the chaos. You were chosen to rise. Don't walk away from this moment. Every word that follows Sholdzeki, he to peace, clarity, and purpose. You've been itching for this. Is your wake-up call, your divine interruption. Lean in now. You're exactly where you need to be. My Holy Spirit lives within you, filling you with power, strength, and divine guidance. I have never left you alone in this world. From the moment you opened your heart to me, my Spirit came to dwell in you, an eternal gift, an unshakable presence. You may not always feel it, but He is there, gently whispering to your soul, reminding you of my promises and lifting you when you are weary. You are never abandoned. You are never powerless. The same Spirit who raised Jesus from the dead lives in you. Let this truth sink deep into your heart. My Spirit empowers you to overcome what once seemed impossible. The chains of fear, anxiety, and shame cannot remain where my Spirit reigns. You may still face trials, storms, and moments of doubt, but you are never defenseless. You are clothed in my armor, equipped with heavenly authority, and embraced by a strength that never runs dry. My power within you is not temporary. It flows like a pure, unstoppable river, breaking through every barrier. Today, I want you to take a moment and breathe. Breathe in my presence. Let my Spirit fill every corner of your being. I am not asking you to carry the burdens of life alone. I am asking you to surrender them to me. When you yield your will to mine, you will see my power working in the smallest details and the largest battles. Nothing escapes my attention. I go before you, walk beside you, and guard you from behind. My Spirit teaches you all things, comforts you, and gives you wisdom beyond your understanding. Stop striving in your own strength. Come, sit with me, and be still. I see the weariness in your heart, the silent battles no one else notices. I see your tears and hear your unspoken prayers. My Spirit is your comforter, your counselor, and your constant companion. You were never meant to walk this road alone. I am here, always here. And I want you to live fully aware of my nearness. The more you acknowledge my presence, the more peace and strength you will feel. There is power in my name, and that power lives in you. When you speak in faith, heaven listens. When you pray, things shift in the spiritual realm. Do not underestimate what I can do through your surrendered life. Even your weakness is a vessel for my strength. My Spirit is not limited by your limitations. In fact, He delights in showing up when your strength fails. That is when my glory is revealed. Do not be afraid to step out in faith. I will guide your feet. My Spirit gives you boldness, not fear, clarity, not confusion, peace, not panic. When the road seems uncertain, know that I am still leading you. Trust that I am working even when you cannot see the outcome. Let go of your need to control and simply follow me. My Spirit is your compass, your light, your voice in the wilderness. Open your heart wider. Invite me into every decision, every relationship, every moment. You don't have to figure it all out. Just take the next step with me. My Spirit will illuminate the path. He will remind you of my promises and silence the lies of the enemy. You are not who the world says you are. You are who I say you are. Chosen, beloved, empowered, and filled with my Spirit. You were created for more than mere survival. You were created to thrive, to walk in victory, to live a life that radiates my glory. You were created to bring my light into the darkness. My Spirit within you is not silent. He longs to speak, move, and transform. Listen closely. Tune your ears to hear my whisper. I am speaking even now. I am calling you deeper, higher, closer. I am awakening your spirit to the wonders of my love. I know your struggles, your questions, your fears. But my Spirit within you is greater than anything around you. Greater is He who is in you than he who is in the world. My Spirit empowers you to love the unlovable, to forgive the unforgivable, to hope in the face of despair. Don't look at what you lack. Look at who lives inside you. My Spirit is your source, your strength, your song. So lift your head. Do not walk with a spirit of defeat. You are a temple of my presence. You carry divine fire. You are anointed, appointed, and prepared for such a time as this. The world needs the light that only you can bring. Walk boldly in the power of my spirit. Speak life, share hope, stand firm. You are never alone, for I live in you, and that is more than enough. Rest in this truth. My Holy Spirit lives within you, filling you with power, and that power will never run dry. Nothing is impossible for me. I want you to hold on to this truth like a lifeline when the winds of fear and doubt begin to blow. I know the weight you carry, the thoughts that visit your mind in the silence of the night, the situations that seem too far gone, too broken, too late. But I am not limited by time, circumstance, or human reasoning. I am the God of the impossible, and I delight in turning despair into victory, ashes into beauty, impossibilities into testimonies of my glory. When you feel surrounded by uncertainty, remember who I am. I parted seas, raised the dead, healed the blind, and made the lame walk. I quieted storms with a word. These are not just stories from long ago. They are reminders of what I still do today. My power has not changed. My heart for you has not diminished. What I did then, I can do now, and even greater things. I invite you to believe again, to dream again, to hope again. There is no problem too complex for me to solve, no illness too advanced for me to heal, no heart too wounded for me to restore. You may see walls, but I see open doors. You may feel stuck, but I see movement coming. I am always working, even when you can't perceive it. Trust that I am behind the scenes, orchestrating something far greater than you can understand right now. Come to me with the burdens that weigh you down. Lay them at my feet without hesitation. I am not intimidated by your doubts, your tears, or your fears. I welcome your honesty. My strength is made perfect in your weakness. The very place where you feel the most incapable is often the space where I will show up the strongest. Let go of trying to fix everything on your own, and let me be God in your life. You do not need to have it all figured out. You only need to take the next step in faith, believing that I will guide you. I will light your path, and I will make a way where there is none. I can open doors that no one can shut. I can bring provision from unexpected places. I can restore what you thought was lost forever. I can soften hearts that seem hardened beyond repair. Do not limit me by your own understanding. I know it's hard to keep believing when the answers seem delayed, but I ask you to wait with expectation, not resignation. My delays are not denials. They are divine appointments. I know the perfect time, the perfect way, and the perfect outcome. Even in the silence, I am moving. Even in the waiting, I am preparing. I never forget your prayers. I bottle your tears. I have written your name on the palm of my hand. Speak life over your situation. Speak my word over your fears. Declare my promises in the face of impossibility. Let faith rise up in your heart, even if it's just a whisper. Because even a whisper, when breathed in faith, moves mountains. You don't need to feel strong. You only need to lean on me. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. I will sustain you when your own strength fades. I will cover you with my peace, the kind that surpasses all understanding. I am not a distant God. I am near, closer than your next breath. My spirit lives within you, and my power is at work in your life. I am your refuge and your fortress. I go before you and fight for you. I am your rear guard and your protector. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. I will turn the weapons of the enemy into tools for your promotion and growth. Listen carefully to my voice above all others. The world will shout fear, but I speak peace. The world will magnify the problem, but I magnify my promises. The world will say it can't be done, but I say all things are possible for those who believe. Anchor your heart in my truth, not in your surroundings. Let my words be the loudest in your life. Today I am calling you to rise above the storm, not by your strength, but by trusting in mine. Look up, lift your eyes off the problem, and fix them on me. I am bigger than any mountain, deeper than any valley, stronger than any storm. Nothing is too hard for me, no dream too far gone, no prayer too bold. Ask, believe, and watch what I will do. I am able. Let your faith be bold. Walk as one who knows their God. You are not forgotten, not forsaken. You are deeply loved. You are mine, and I am for you. Rest in my love, my plan. Rejoice in my power. The impossible is where I do my best work. And today I remind you once more, nothing is impossible for me. Your faith rests on my word, so you too can defeat giants and make enemy armies retreat. Perhaps you will have to fight 1,000 battles, and at times you may feel like you're about to faint. That is why you must never lose your faith. Keep walking firmly forward, for I am with you. You have told me you only want to live in peace, but I say to you, do not be afraid. Problems may come, but my promises will not fail you. The daily struggles you face cannot steal your happiness or your emotional stability. Contrary winds can no longer confuse your thoughts, and the surprises life brings have no power to embitter your feeling. These words you hear have given you spiritual maturity, mental strength, and emotional stability. Now you know very well that your future does not depend on how you feel. You have the power to decide. I am giving you self-control. Temptations will not defeat you. Your failures will not weaken you. Your mistakes will not stop you. Your imperfections will not bring you down. Why? Because your trust is in my word, not in your own strength. I have never called you to be perfect. I have called you to be faithful. And when your heart is anchored in me, no attack of the enemy, no lie of the past, no storm of today can overcome you. I see you trying so hard to do what is right, to remain strong, to be consistent. I know the weight of your silent battles, the things you don't talk about with anyone. I see when guilt tries to creep in, whispering that you'll never be enough. But I say this to you now. You are more than enough because you belong to me. You are clothed in my righteousness. You are not defined by your struggles, but by my victory. I have already overcome the world, and because you are in me, you are an overcomer too. Temptation may come knocking, but you are not its prisoner. You are free. My spirit within you is greater than the voice of temptation. When you feel weak, I am strong. When you feel like running away, run into my arms instead. I will strengthen you, guard your heart, and remind you who you are, my redeemed and victorious child. Your failures, as painful as they may be, are not final. They are not the end of your story. In fact, I will use them as stepping stones for your growth. I never waste anything, not even your mistakes. I use them to refine you, to teach you, and to draw you closer to me. There is grace for every stumble, mercy for every wrong turn, and love that never runs out. Do not live in fear of falling. Walk in the assurance that I will lift you every time. Stop rehearsing your regrets and start declaring my promises. You are not the sum of your past. You are the result of my redemption. My blood covers every sin, and my love restores every broken part of your heart. When the enemy tries to remind you of who you were, stand firm in who I say you are. Let my word be the final authority in your life. Your imperfections are not barriers to my love. They are opportunities for me to show you how deep, wide, and enduring my love truly is. I didn't choose you because you were flawless. I chose you because you are mine. I am committed to transforming you day by day, moment by moment. You don't need to hide your weaknesses from me. Bring them into the light and watch how I turn them into strength. I delight in your willingness, even when you don't understand. When you choose faith over fear, praise over panic, and hope over despair, you bring joy to my heart. Keep walking. Even if the steps are small, keep believing. Even when you feel unsure, keep trusting, because I am working behind the scenes in ways you cannot yet see. I know the path isn't always easy. I know the tears you cry behind closed doors, but I am collecting each one and turning them into something beautiful. I am the God who restores, revives, and renews. What the enemy meant for harm, I will use for your good. What you see as a failure, I will transform into a testimony. My grace is more powerful than your greatest weakness. My love is stronger than your deepest wound. Don't give up on yourself. I haven't. Don't stop believing in what I can do through you. I see the fire of faith still burning in your heart, even if it feels small. Fan that flame with my word. Let it grow. Speak my promises out loud. Fill your mind with truth. Surround yourself with light. My word is your weapon, your comfort, your hope. You are not disqualified. You are not forgotten. You are not too broken. You are chosen, held, and destined for a purpose greater than you can imagine. Lean on me. Let my strength carry you. Let my joy be your fuel. Let my truth steady your soul. No matter what you've done, where you've been, or how far you feel, you are never beyond the reach of my love. So today, walk boldly in the truth that temptations will not defeat you, your failures will not weaken you, your mistakes will not stop you, and your imperfections will not bring you down. You are standing on the unshakable foundation of my word, and that is more than enough. You know and believe that if you fall 7 times I will lift you up. If you have failed 100 times, I will forgive you 100 times. If I came to offer you love and forgiveness when you did not even know me and were still bound by sin, how much more now, when you believe in me, will I come to rescue you from sadness? I will dry your tears, wash away your guilt, and heal your pain. I will always be with you because I see your desire to keep going, to fight and to persist in my ways, despite your mistakes and the cruel threats of your enemies. I want you to have greater respect for yourself. You belong to me, not just when you feel strong or full of faith, but also on the days you feel lost, weak, or ashamed. My love for you does not shift with your emotions or performance. It is constant, steady, and anchored in my eternal nature. I chose you before you ever knew my name. I claimed you before you ever reached for me. You are mine completely, eternally, irrevocably. I want you to let this truth saturate your heart. You belong to me. In a world that makes you feel like you have to earn your worth or prove your value, I offer you something different. I offer you unconditional love. I offer you belonging that is not dependent on your actions, but rooted in my grace. You don't have to strive for my attention. You already have it. You don't have to fear being forgotten. You are always on my mind. Even in the times you've wandered far, I have never let go. My eyes have followed you with compassion, not condemnation. My heart has burned with longing to draw you back into my embrace. And every moment you return, I welcome you, not with judgment, but with joy. There's nothing you can do that will make me love you less. There is no distance you could travel that would place you out of my reach. I hold you with hands that bear the marks of sacrifice. You are mine. When you doubt your worth, remember who paid the price for you. My blood speaks a better word over your life. I took your shame and replaced it with honor. I removed your sin and clothed you in righteousness. You may feel ordinary, but I have set you apart. You may feel broken, but I see beauty and purpose in every part of your story. You may feel unseen, but I see you and I delight in you. You are not just another person passing through this world. You are precious to me. You carry my spirit within you. You have a place at my table. I have prepared a future for you that far exceeds anything you could imagine. Even in the waiting, even in the silence, I am with you. I am working all things for your good. You don't have to see it to believe it. Just trust that I am faithful. Let your identity be rooted in my love, not in the world's opinion. You don't need the approval of others to be secure. You have my approval. You don't need to chase success to be valuable. You are already priceless to me. The world may try to label you by your failures, your past, your appearance, or your performance, but I call you mine. I call you beloved. I call you chosen. When you face battles, remember whose you are. You belong to the King of Kings. You are covered by my protection. You walk with divine authority. No weapon formed against you shall prosper, because I am your defender. When fear tries to paralyze you, let my perfect love cast it out. When insecurity tries to silence you, let my truth speak louder. You are not fighting alone. I go before you. I surround you on all sides. Lift your head. You are not a mistake. You are not forgotten. You are not too far gone. I see the pain in your eyes, the weariness in your steps, the questions in your heart, and I am not afraid of any of it. I welcome you to bring it all to me. Your burdens, your fears, your dreams, and your tears. I will meet you in the mess. I will heal the wounds. I will restore what has been lost. Let my presence be your refuge. Come to me when you're tired. Come to me when you're overwhelmed. Come to me when you feel like you've failed. I will not turn you away. I will draw you closer. I will hold you until the storm passes and fill you with a peace the world cannot give. You don't have to figure it all out. You just have to rest in my arms and trust that I am enough. My voice will always call you home, not with condemnation, but with compassion, not with pressure, but with peace. My love is patient. My grace is deep. My mercy is new every morning. You don't have to earn your place. You already have it. You are not striving for love. You are living from it. You're not trying to be mine. You already are. So today, remember, you belong to me. Walk in that truth. Let it change the way you see yourself, the way you face your challenges, and the way you love others. Let it fill you with confidence, courage, and hope. Let it be the anchor for your soul. You are mine, and I am never letting go. You are of great value to me, but you live surrounded by people who think so negatively that they deny themselves the right to happiness. If you wait for those people to accept you, they will force you to think like them. You would have to give up your faith, your beautiful future. Your heart would fill with bitterness, and with time you would come to reproach me, claiming that so many things went wrong and that I did nothing to help you. But here I am, speaking to you right now. I offer you abundant love, but the final decision is yours. You must choose a path. Will you decide to believe in my promises, or do you prefer to live in the shadows of anguish? Each day, you are faced with this choice. I place life and hope before you, not because you've earned them, but because I love you. My promises are not vague or uncertain. They are eternal, unshakable, and spoken directly to your heart. They are written in my word and sealed by my spirit. They will only transform your life when you choose to embrace them with faith. I know the pain that seeks to cloud your vision. I see how the weight of fear, anxiety, and disappointment tries to drag you into darkness. But you were not created for the shadows. You were created to walk in my light. You were formed to be a carrier of hope, a reflection of my love, and a living testimony of my faithfulness. I am calling you out of the shadows and into the brilliance of my truth. My promises are not empty words. They are living, breathing power. They do not depend on your emotions, your surroundings, or your circumstances. They depend solely on me, and I do not change. When I say I will provide, I mean it. When I say I will protect you, I mean it. When I say I will never leave you nor forsake you, that truth is eternal. Your part is to believe, to take me at my word, even when everything around you says otherwise. You can choose anguish, or you can choose peace. You can choose fear, or you can choose trust. The decision is not always easy, but it is yours to make. Every time you choose to believe, even with trembling hands and a weary heart, you open the door to miracles. You allow my spirit to flood the empty spaces and breathe life into what seemed dead. You allow my voice to silence the lies that have tormented you for too long. Do not be deceived by the noise of the world. It will always try to distract you, to convince you that my promises are too good to be true. But I invite you to look deeper. Reflect on your life. How many times have I shown up when you least expected it? How many times have I carried you through what you thought would break you? My faithfulness is not a theory. It is a reality that surrounds you every day. Come to me again and again. When the shadows grow long and your mind is filled with questions, bring them to me. I do not reject you because of your doubts. I welcome you with open arms and remind you of who I am. I am your shepherd, your father, your savior, your friend. I am your source, your strength, your rock, and your refuge. I am the one who calls things that are not as though they were. Even now, I am working in ways you cannot see. Even now, I am opening doors no one can shut. Even now, I am healing wounds that have existed for years. Do not give in to despair. Lift your eyes. Fix your gaze on me, not on the shadows. Let me show you the beauty that is still to come. Let me remind you that no storm lasts forever and that I am in control of every wave. Believing in my promises doesn't mean you won't face trials. It means you will never face them alone. It means that in every fiery furnace, I will be there. In every lion's den, I will shut the mouths that seek to harm you. In every valley of tears, I will turn your mourning into dancing. I am not only with you, I am for you. And if I am for you, who can be against you? So choose today, again and again, to believe. Don't wait until everything is perfect. Don't wait until you feel strong. Believe now. Believe in the middle of the mess, in the chaos, in the silence. Faith is not about certainty. It is about trust, and I am worthy of your trust. I have placed eternity in your heart and hope in your spirit. My promises are your inheritance. You are not an orphan wandering in confusion. You are mine. You belong in my presence. You are held by my hands. You are covered by my grace. Do not live one more day in the shadows of anguish. Step into my light. Let my truth set you free. Today, choose to believe in my promises. Choose to live not by what you feel, but by what I have spoken. Choose to declare my word over your life. Choose to worship instead of worry. Choose to rest instead of striving. Choose to walk by faith, not by sight. Watch what I will do in your life, because when you believe, nothing is impossible. Do you want to enter a time of victory and happiness, or do you prefer to live in emotional defeat? Will you believe this word, or will you believe those who live in confusion and negativity? Do you want to please those who have only caused you problems, or will you decide to please the God who created the universe, who planted dreams in your heart, your heavenly Father who loves you and gave you life? Tell me now what your decision is. I am here waiting, not with judgment, but with love. I do not force your heart, but I gently knock, inviting you into deeper communion with me. I want your choice to be deliberate, sincere, and rooted in love, not fear. The time has come to draw near to me, not out of duty, but because your soul longs to rest in my presence. I am not far from you. I am closer than your breath, listening to the quiet stirrings of your heart. I know the crossroads you stand at. I know the thoughts that race through your mind, the weight of indecision, the fear of choosing wrongly. But beloved, there is no safer place to be than in my will. The world offers many paths, some filled with noise, some with promises of fleeting comfort, others paved with illusions. But my path is different. It may not always be the easiest, but it leads to life, peace, and a love that never fails. I see the battle within you. I know what holds you back, past disappointments, unhealed wounds, unanswered prayers. But I also see your longing to trust again, to believe something more is possible. That is why I ask you today, what is your decision? Will you keep holding on to fear, or will you give me your whole heart? Will you continue walking in your own strength, or will you surrender and let me lead? Come as you are. You don't need to have all the answers. You don't need to be perfect. Just bring your willingness. That is enough. I can do wonders with a heart that simply says yes. Even if your faith is small, even if your strength is fading, I can breathe new life into you. My power is made perfect in your weakness. My grace is sufficient for every moment of doubt. Let go of the need to understand everything before you say yes. Faith is not about having the full picture. It is about trusting the one who holds the picture in his hands. I have plans for you, plans to give you hope and a future. My promises are not empty words. They are anchors for your soul when the waves rise. They are light when the path ahead feels dark. Tell me your decision. Choose life. Choose peace. Choose me. You don't have to do this alone. I will walk with you every step of the way. I will carry you when you are tired. I will speak to you when your thoughts become loud. I will comfort you when the world feels too heavy. I am your shepherd, and I lead you beside still waters. I restore your soul. It's not too late to begin again. It's not too late to take a different path. I specialize in new beginnings. I am the God who makes all things new. Your past does not disqualify you from my future. My mercy is new every morning, and my love is unfailing. Do not let shame or guilt keep you from me. I have already paid the price. You are forgiven, washed clean, and made new. This moment matters. Your decision today will shape your tomorrow. I am not asking you to promise a perfect future. I'm asking for your heart today. Will you give it to me? Will you trust me with it? Will you allow me to shape your life according to my perfect design? There is so much I long to do in and through you, but I wait for your yes. Take a deep breath. Let go of the pressure. I am not rushing you. I am here, patient, kind, faithful. I will never abandon you, even when your steps falter. My love is not fragile. It does not depend on your consistency. I loved you first. I chose you before you ever thought of choosing me, and I will not let you go. Let my voice be louder than the noise around you. In this sacred moment, quiet your heart. Do not look back at what you've lost or ahead at what you fear. Just be here with me. And if you believe in Christianity, kindly show your support for our community by contributing super thanks from $50 to $100. I am your safe place, your hiding place, your source of strength. Whatever you decide, I will still love you. But oh, how I long for you to choose me fully, without hesitation, without conditions. So tell me now, what is your decision? Do not wait until tomorrow, for today is holy. Today is filled with grace. Today is your invitation to walk with me, to live in freedom, to know the joy of complete surrender. I am ready to take your hand. Are you ready to trust me? I'm offering you a special place in my presence. You will have to get used to believing in my promises, being patient and waiting to receive my answer. You will have to give time to time, have the patience to sow and wait for your longing to sprout, for your dreams to grow little by little. Do not conform to this world that demands quick answers and instant blessings. There are arrogant people who want everything to fall from heaven, yet they are not even good at giving thanks. Their hearts are filled with pride. They forget gratitude and dare to trample on the humble. They point fingers at others, believing themselves perfect, and dare to judge. They feel free of transgressions, yet their tongues never stop sinning. My presence does not dwell in a heart satisfied with evil. I dwell in the hearts that long for righteousness, that cry out for purity, that seek me above all else. I am holy, and those who desire to walk closely with me must walk in the light. I am not asking for perfection, but for surrender. A heart that clings to darkness cannot host the fullness of my presence. I do not share space with compromise. I long to make your heart my home. But you must choose what you allow to remain there. I see every thought, every motive, every hidden place in your soul. There is nothing concealed from me. Yet I do not turn away from you. I move closer, inviting you to be made clean, whole, and free. I love you too much to let you stay bound by things that destroy you. My presence brings freedom, not chains, peace, not torment. But you must be willing to let go of what offends my spirit. You must be willing to choose me over what your flesh desires. Do not be afraid of this refining process. It is not meant to shame you, but to heal you. I purify because I love. I cleanse because I want to dwell deeply within you. There are areas in your life that you have closed off from my light, places you have deemed untouchable, perhaps because of pain or fear. But I am knocking there too. Let me in. My presence cannot fill rooms you keep locked. I want your whole heart, not just the parts you're proud of. Holiness is not about rules, it's about relationship. When you choose me, you choose life, light, peace, and joy. When you align your heart with mine, my spirit flows freely in you, guiding you, transforming you, and empowering you. This world will try to convince you that compromise is harmless, that small sins are insignificant. But even the smallest foxes spoil the vine. Do not let what is unclean take root in your soul. Be vigilant. Guard your heart, for it is the wellspring of life. There is grace for every moment of repentance. I will never reject a contrite heart. Come to me with your struggles. Confess what you know has grieved my heart. I am not waiting to punish. I am waiting to restore. I am ready to flood your life with my presence, to dwell in you richly, to give you a joy no darkness can steal. But there must be room for me, and room is made by letting go of what is not from me. I know what tempts you. I know the battles you face. I am not distant from your pain. I have walked through the fire of temptation myself. I understand weakness, yet I overcame it. My spirit in you gives you the same power. You are not alone in this. You're not asked to purify your heart by your own strength. Invite me to do the work in you. Yield, surrender, trust. My presence is not reserved for the perfect. It is poured out on the humble, those who come into my presence, acknowledging their need, who would never dare to use their tongues to hurt others with lies and slander. I have set my eyes on you. I want you to decide to follow me, to accept this gift of eternal life, to receive your spiritual inheritance. I know you very well, and I know you can make mistakes, but now you no longer think like others. You know there is an Almighty God who loves you, forgives you, helps you up, and will continue to encourage you to keep going until the victory I'm going to give you arrives. I ask you once again, do not deny your family, your loved ones, or yourself this opportunity. I want you to truly live under my shelter, to be protected in my love, covered by my wings, not just when the storms rage, but always, in every moment, in every breath. I long to be your hiding place, your quiet refuge, your unshakable foundation. Come, rest in me. Lay down the weight of worry, fear, and striving. You were never meant to carry it all. I am your shelter, strong and sure, and I will never fail you. The world is filled with noise, confusion, and uncertainty. But here, in my presence, there is peace. Here, under the shadow of my wings, you are safe. You are not exposed to every arrow or storm that comes your way, for I stand between you and all that threatens your soul. I protect your heart with my truth. I defend your mind with my promises. I surround you with my unfailing love. Do not allow your heart to be troubled by what you see around you. My peace is not based on circumstances. It is rooted in my presence. I am your constant, your anchor, your assurance. You can walk through valleys, cross stormy seas, and face unexpected trials, yet remain steady because you are hidden in me. No matter what comes, you will never be alone. My spirit is within you, and my hand is upon you. Take time with me, slow down, and dwell in my presence. I do not rush you away. I do not grow tired of you. I delight in you. I long to speak to you, to quiet your racing thoughts, to pour joy into the places that have been weary for too long. You don't have to earn this time with me. You already have my affection. You are mine, and I have prepared a place of rest for you in the midst of everyday life. Come and be still. I see the burdens you carry, the responsibilities that weigh you down, and the pressure to appear strong. But you do not need to impress me. I know your heart. I know your battles, and I offer you a better way, not of escape hack, but of peace in the midst of it all. My shelter is not just a hiding place, it is a healing place. I will renew your strength here. I will lift your head and steady your heart. I want you to know the joy of truly living under my shelter, not just visiting occasionally, but abiding continually. When you make me your dwelling place, your outlook changes, your words are gentler, your spirit is steadier, your soul is lighter. My presence transforms you. It reshapes your desires and renews your perspective. You begin to see from my point of view, to love as I love, to move with divine purpose. You were not created to live exposed and vulnerable to everything the world throws at you. You were created to be hidden in me, to walk in the covering of my promises. Let my word be your shield. Let my truth be your foundation. Let my spirit lead you with wisdom and peace. When the enemy tries to sow fear or doubt, come back to my shelter. Remind yourself who I am and who you are in me. May peace and happiness be poured out upon you, not as the world gives, but as I give. My peace is deep, abiding, and supernatural. It is not dependent on things going right, but is anchored in the assurance that I am with you. My joy is not shallow, it flows even in the wilderness. You can rejoice not because everything is easy, but because I am enough for you in all things. Rest in my love. You do not need to be anxious about tomorrow. You do not need to fear the unknown. I am already there. I go before you and prepare the way. I know what you need before you even ask, and I will never let you go. I will never forget you. My faithfulness surrounds you like a shield. Let your soul be quieted under the shelter of my wings. Let your spirit be refreshed in the river of my grace. Let your heart be lifted by the truth of my word. You are not forgotten. You are not forsaken. You are covered. You are protected. You are mine. So come now, dwell in my shelter. Choose to live in my love. Choose to remain in my peace. You are safe here. You are strong here. And from this place of rest, you will rise up in courage and confidence. My strength becomes your strength, and my joy becomes your song. My presence is your home. This is my promise to you. I will shelter you, I will protect you, and I will cover you with my wings. You will lack no good thing, for I am your shepherd. You will not be shaken, for I am your rock. You will not be abandoned, for I am your father. So lift your eyes and let peace and happiness be poured out upon you. You are loved, you are chosen, and you are safe in me. I love you. I know your struggles. I saw you every time you suffered, the times you felt weak and fell, those days of sadness and tears when you cried so much that you did not even want to live anymore. But I came and loved you. I lifted you up and gave you the strength to keep fighting. Look at your life. No matter how difficult it has been or how many times you have lost, you have always emerged victorious. Today you stand. The pain is now in the past. You know what to do. I have been with you through every tear, every cry of your heart, every night when sleep seemed far and peace seemed even farther. But now it is time to rise. Not because the journey was easy, but because you have overcome. I carried you when you could not walk. I whispered truth when lies tried to bury you. I spoke peace when chaos threatened to consume you. And now I say this: the pain no longer defines you. What once hurt you no longer holds you. The chains have been broken, the wounds are healing, and even the scars, yes, even they, will one day shine with the beauty of restoration. You are not who you were when the pain first arrived. You have grown, you have changed. You have learned to hear my voice in the silence. You have learned to trust me when nothing made sense. And now the season shifts. You know what to do. I have been preparing you all along. The wisdom you need is already in your spirit. The courage you seek is already in your soul. You don't need to fear this next step. You don't need to question whether you are strong enough or ready enough. You are, because I am with you. I go before you. I stand beside you. I surround you. Leave behind the old conversations, the painful memories, the weight of regret. They do not belong in this new chapter. They are not part of the story I am writing now. Do not rehearse what I have already redeemed. Do not dwell on what I have already forgiven. Do not reopen the doors I have gently closed. You are free, and freedom calls for action. Step forward, child. Step into the light that I have set before you. Let me lead you into the new. Let me breathe life into the dreams you thought were lost. Let me awaken hope where it once faded. I am not finished with you. In fact, this is just the beginning. I am restoring the years that felt wasted. I am turning sorrow into joy, mourning into dancing. The pain is now a testimony, not a burden. I know the memories may still linger, that's okay. But do not let them paralyze you. Let them remind you of how far I've brought you, how much I've healed you. Let them deepen your gratitude, not your grief. For every tear you cried, I held you closer. For every fear you faced, I wrapped you in my strength. And now I give you my joy, a joy the world cannot take away. Trust the stirring in your heart, that gentle prompting, that quiet urging. That is me. I'm calling you forward. You don't have to see every detail. Just trust me enough to take the next step. Walk with me. Don't delay. The time for hesitation has passed. The time for freedom has come. You know what to do because I have shown you, and I will keep showing you, one step at a time. Speak life again, dream again, forgive again, love again, live again. You are not behind. You are right on time. My time. And my timing is always perfect. The pain you endured was not wasted. It refined you. It revealed you. It drew you deeper into my heart. And now it releases you to go further than you ever imagined. Let my word be your compass. Let my spirit be your strength. Let my presence be your constant. Do not look for validation in the opinions of others. Look to me. I am the one who calls you, equips you, and anoints you. I am the one who sees every step you take and rejoices over every act of obedience. I delight in your willingness to follow me. You know what to do, not because you are perfect, but because I am guiding you. Not because you feel ready, but because my power is made perfect in your weakness. Rest in me, but also move with me. Be still in spirit, but bold in action. The pain tried to silence your purpose, but it failed. Your voice still matters. Your calling still stands, and your future is still bright. Now is the time. Shake off the dust. Lift your eyes. Strengthen your feeble knees and walk with purpose. Walk with hope. Walk with me. What lies ahead is greater than what lies behind. My promises are alive and active. My plan for you is unfolding with grace and beauty. Stay close to me, and you will lack nothing. The pain is now in the past. You know what to do. So rise, beloved. Rise and follow me into the fullness of your calling. I am with you always. Come into my arms whenever your feet can no longer support you, when you cannot keep walking, when you feel tired, when you begin to think it is not worth continuing. I love you. Your life goes on. My love sustains you. My spirit fills you, and your blessing is coming. I see how sometimes, despite everything you have lived through and all the victories you have had, you still feel insecure, weak, and anxious. You think you cannot win. You think I'm not watching you. I come to remind you how much I love you so you can banish those thoughts from your mind. All your days are written in my book. I promised you victory, not partial victory, not fleeting triumph, but complete, lasting victory. And I do not speak empty words. What I have spoken over your life is true, eternal, and unstoppable. You may not see it all yet. You may feel as though the battle still rages. But know this, I am the God who finishes what I start. I am the one who goes before you and clears the way. I am your heavenly Father, your almighty God, and I will never fail you. I give you life and strength, not just enough to survive, but enough to rise, to conquer, and to rejoice. My strength is not like human strength. It does not wear out or grow tired. When your energy runs low, lean on me. I will carry you. When your vision grows dim, I see what you cannot. When your faith begins to falter, hold on to me. My grip on you is stronger than your grip on me. I am your provider. I know exactly what you need, even before you ask. I will not withhold any good thing from you. I provide more than food, shelter, or finances. I provide peace that surpasses understanding, joy that bubbles up in dry places, and hope that cannot be shaken. In the wilderness, I give you manna. In the storm, I speak calm. In your deepest need, I am enough. My plans for your future are beautiful. They are not rushed, careless, or uncertain. I've designed them with great care and intention. I've woven your days with purpose. What I prepared for you is far greater than what you've lost. I'm restoring what was broken, redeeming what was wasted, and reviving what looked dead. And in my timing, all things will come together. Do not be discouraged when the process feels long. Every delay has a purpose. Every detour teaches trust. Every waiting moment is filled with my presence. I'm working behind the scenes, arranging every detail, aligning every piece, preparing your heart for the blessings I am about to pour out. I see the end from the beginning. Nothing takes me by surprise. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are chosen, appointed, and dearly loved. I have called you by name, and you are mine. My angels are encamped around you. My spirit lives within you. My promises are your inheritance. Walk in confidence, not because of what you see, but because of what I have said. My word does not return void. Lift your head. The enemy wants you to feel defeated, but I have already declared your victory. The enemy whispers lies, but I speak truth. The enemy wants you to doubt, but I want you to believe. Believe in who I am, in who you are in me, and in what I am doing in your life. You were never meant to live in defeat. You were born to walk in victory. I know your struggles, I see your battles, but I also see your faith, your worship, your perseverance, and I smile over you. I rejoice in your prayers. I hold your tears. I listen to every word you speak to me. You matter to me more than you know. You are the apple of my eye, and nothing can separate you from my love. When you feel overwhelmed, come to me. When you feel tired, lean on me. When you feel unsure, seek me. I will meet you right where you are. I will not turn you away, nor scold you for your weakness. I will wrap you in my arms and give you rest. I will remind you of who I am, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the God who parted seas, healed the sick, and raised the dead, the God who loves you without end. You do not have to be perfect to receive my promises. You just need to be willing, open, surrendered. Bring me your heart, and I will fill it. Bring me your life, and I will lead it. Bring me your fears, and I will calm them. I do not need you to impress me. I simply want you to trust me. I promised you victory, and I do not break my promises. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. My faithfulness is your shield. My goodness is your banner. My grace is your foundation. When I speak, it is done. When I declare, it stands. No word of mine falls to the ground. My promises are not empty hopes. They are guaranteed by my character, sealed by my love, and upheld by my power. You have walked through battles, faced deep waters, and endured dark nights. But not one tear has been wasted, not one step taken alone. I have been with you through it all. I have never left your side, and now I speak again into your heart. I promised you victory, and that victory will not be stolen, delayed, or diminished by the enemy. What I have begun in you, I will complete. The battle has been fierce. I see the weariness in your soul, the moments you wanted to give up, the silent prayers you whispered in the dark. But my hand has held you, my love has sustained you, and even in your weakness, I have been strong for you. The ground you have covered is sacred because it was walked with me. You have overcome more than you realize. Now is not the time to shrink back. Now is not the time to doubt what I have spoken. Fix your eyes on me. Not on the chaos, not on the noise, not on the shifting winds. I do not change. My word is your anchor. My truth is your compass. My spirit is your guide. Victory is not a distant hope. It is your inheritance. I paid the price, and you walk in that finished work. Let my faithfulness be your shield when fear tries to creep in. I have never failed you, and I never will. I am a covenant-keeping God. What I say, I fulfill. When the world feels uncertain, I am your steady place. When others fall away, I remain. My promises endure beyond every storm. They stand tall when everything else fades. Hold fast to them, for they are your lifeline. My goodness is your banner, waving above you as a sign of my love. It is not your striving that secures your victory, but my goodness that goes before you. I lead you with kindness, cover you with mercy, and surround you with songs of deliverance. When the enemy comes in like a flood, I raise a standard against him. My name is your refuge. My blood is your covering. My joy is your strength. My grace is your foundation. You don't have to be perfect to walk in victory. You don't have to have all the answers. My grace is sufficient. My power is made perfect in your weakness. Come to me with your fears, your flaws, your failures. I will cover them with my love. You are not disqualified. You are not forgotten. You are chosen. You are mine. Lift your eyes, beloved. See beyond what you feel. See with eyes of faith. I am working in ways you cannot see. I am aligning things behind the scenes. I am opening doors no one can shut. I am breaking chains you thought would never fall. I am calling you into a new season, a season of breakthrough, of joy, of restoration. But don't let the enemy steal your focus. He wants you to believe that nothing is changing. He wants you to feel stuck and defeated. But I say to you, lift your head. The winds are shifting. The tide is turning. The breakthrough is near. My victory is unfolding. Stay in position. Stay in faith. Keep speaking my word. Keep worshiping through the waiting. Keep trusting my timing. Victory does not always look like ease, but it always brings peace. You may still face opposition, but you will not be overcome. You may still walk through fire, but you will not be burned. I am the one who shuts the mouths of lions and parts the seas. Nothing is too hard for me, and nothing will stop my plan for your life. The battle belongs to me. You were never meant to fight alone. I go before you. I stand behind you. I walk beside you. You are surrounded by my presence, and my angels are on assignment for your protection. Like and share the video if you have trust in the words of the God. Subscribe to the channel if you love Jesus. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. I have declared it, and so it is. So rise up, child of God. Put on your armor. Take hold of my promises. Declare what I have spoken. Rejoice, not because everything is perfect, but because I am faithful. Dance, not because the battle is over, but because victory is already yours. Praise, not because you see the end, but because you trust the one who holds it. I promised you victory, and I do not break my promises. Walk forward with confidence, stand tall in faith, and rest deeply in my love. I am your rock, your redeemer, your defender, your father, and I will finish what I began in you. My banner over you is love, my word over you is yes and amen, and my promise for you remains. You are victorious, so move forward, not in fear but in faith, not in doubt but in hope. Keep your eyes on me, let my word guide you, let my spirit empower you, let my love sustain you. Your future is secure in my hands, your steps are ordered, your days are written, and the victory I have promised is already yours. Rise today with renewed courage. Speak my truth, stand in my strength, rejoice in my love. I am your heavenly Father, your almighty God, and I am with you now and always. As you hear these words, open your heart and fill yourself with hope, because I will never stop blessing you. Doubts will come daily. Discouragement will try to challenge you and weaken your mind, but my grace and my love will continue to cover you. Truly surrender yourself to me with all your heart and soul. I want to show you wonderful things that you do not yet know. I have so many revelations to share with you, so many dreams I want to plant in you. My heart is overflowing with good things for you, truths that will transform your thinking, visions that will inspire your soul, and promises that will anchor your spirit. But you must come closer. You must be willing to sit with me, to listen, to open your heart and receive. I am not hiding these things from you. I am longing to reveal them to you. You were made for deep intimacy with me. There is more for you, more than just surviving, more than just going through the motions. I want to show you things you have not yet imagined. I want to unfold mysteries and give you insight into who you are, who I am, and what I have called you to do. The dreams I plan in you are not meant to tease or frustrate you. They are seeds of purpose and destiny meant to grow and bloom in their appointed season. Let me show you the depths of my heart. I long to whisper truth into your spirit, to fill you with divine clarity and supernatural peace. The world offers temporary distractions, but I offer eternal wisdom. While others seek quick answers, I invite you into a journey of revelation, step by step, moment by moment. I will speak in ways only you will understand, tailored to the language of your soul. I know how to reach you. Make space for me. Clear the noise, silence the distractions. Come away with me. Find moments to sit quietly in my presence. I do not require perfection. I only ask for availability. When you show up with a willing heart, I pour out more than you expect. Even now, I'm preparing your spirit to receive what is next. Be patient with the process. Be open to my timing. I am never late. You are not too broken to dream again. You are not too far gone to hear my voice. I am the God of new beginnings. I make rivers in the desert and paths in the wilderness. I restore what has been lost, and I redeem what has been stolen. My revelations will bring healing. My dreams will stir hope. My spirit will breathe life into places that feel barren. Do not be afraid to dream with me. Do not shrink back from what seems too big. I am the one who placed those desires in your heart. I am the one who fuels your passion, stirs your imagination, and awakens your purpose. Walk with me, and I will lead you into the fulfillment of every promise, even when it looks nothing like you expected. My ways are higher, and my plans are always good. The revelations I want to give you are not just for your benefit. They are meant to bless others through you. I want to make you a light in the darkness, a voice of encouragement, a vessel of love. What I show you in secret, you will one day share in boldness. What I whisper in your soul, will become a song of hope for others to hear. I am preparing you, shaping you, and filling you for a greater purpose. Let me renew your vision. Let me awaken your heart. Let me ignite the fire of faith within you again. It's not too late. You haven't missed your moment. As long as you have breath, I am still writing your story. This next chapter will be filled with clarity, joy, and divine surprises. Stay close to me. Stay rooted in my word. Stay open to my spirit. I know you've had disappointments. I know some dreams seem buried beneath the rubble of past pain, but I am the God who brings resurrection. I do not forget what I plant. I do not abandon what I begin. I will breathe on every dormant dream and restore your hope. I will show you visions bigger than your capacity and lead you into them by my strength. Trust the unfolding. Trust the stirring. Trust the quiet pull in your spirit. I am speaking. I am revealing. I am planting dreams that will bring glory to my name and deep joy to your heart. As you receive them, nurture them with prayer, with faith, and with expectation. I will be faithful to bring the increase. You are not walking in circles, you are being positioned. You are not waiting in vain, you are being prepared. Every season has a purpose, every delay has meaning. In my perfect time, you will see the full picture. Until then, walk with me, listen to me. I am unfolding the mystery, revealing my heart, and awakening your destiny. I have so many revelations to share with you and so many dreams I want to plant in you. Be still, be open, and be ready. I am here, and I will speak. I am your Father, your caretaker, your great love, your faithful friend. Whenever you pray and speak to me, I am near you. One day, I will wipe every tear from your eyes and remove from your life all the pain you have felt. I tell you these things so that you never forget the promise I made to you and how much I long to see you well, happy, fulfilled, and blessed in this moment. Just keep trusting in me, and do not give space to doubts, fear, or thoughts of defeat. Because if you persevere and remain firm in my words, the best will come to you and arrive in your life sooner than you think. I love you, and I will never abandon you. I am knocking at the door of your heart. Will you open it for me? Let me come in and embrace you with love. I have waited for this sweet moment to meet with you. Accept my love with confidence. I did not come to reproach you for your weaknesses or to throw your mistakes in your face. You asked me for forgiveness, and I have already forgiven you. When I forgive, I also forget. I don't hold your sins against you. Your mistakes have become lessons you have learned. I know you will not return to the path of error. You will allow me to guide you with this light I am placing within you. You will listen carefully when I speak softly to your ear and show you the way again. You will prosper and be blessed. This is the fruit of the wise decision you are making today. You are opening the doors of your heart to me, and I bring in my hands many blessings and wonderful gifts that I want to give you. I want to stay here with you, to have first place in your home, but I also want to be obeyed. My word is gentle to your soul. My commandments are healing to your bones, and my greatest desire is to give you life, not place burdens on you that you cannot bear. If I ask you to do something, it is for your good. If I command you to stop doing something, it is so that you may have eternal life. I want to live here in your house. Give me the place I deserve. I want your whole family to know who is taking care of them, to always recognize where the many blessings they enjoy come from. Let them not forget where they were rescued from. Let them not forget me or set me aside. They must always keep the faith that they live under my shelter and protection. There is no need to seek happiness, peace, and joy elsewhere. Here in my presence, you have everything you will ever need. I am not a distant God observing your life from afar. I am near, closer than your next breath. I dwell with you and in you. When you turn your heart toward me, when you silence the distractions and rest in my love, you step into a place of fullness, everything your soul longs for: peace, comfort, strength, clarity, and hope. It is found right here in me. You search for answers, but I am the answer. You seek direction, but I am the way. You cry for healing, but I am your healer. I don't just give these things to you. I give you myself. My presence is the greatest gift I offer. It is here that your heart is made whole, your mind renewed, and your life transformed. So come, beloved, sit with me. Let the worries of today melt away. You don't have to earn this time with me. You don't have to strive or prove your worth. You are already loved, already chosen, already accepted. I welcome you with open arms and an open heart. I delight in your presence even more than you delight in mine. Let my peace settle over you like a gentle blanket. Breathe deeply and feel my nearness. You don't have to rush. You don't have to figure it all out. In my presence, your soul finds rest. The battles of your mind begin to quiet. The burdens you've carried for so long grow lighter. Here, in this sacred space, I remind you that you are not alone and never will be. I know what you need even before you ask. I see the places where you feel empty, uncertain, or afraid. But in me, there is no lack. I am your provider, your sustainer, your fountain of life. Whatever you're facing today, bring it to me. I'm not intimidated by your questions, your pain, or your confusion. I welcome it all and meet you with kindness and compassion. My presence brings perspective. What once seemed overwhelming begins to lose its power. The mountain that felt insurmountable shrinks in the light of my majesty. The fear that once controlled your thoughts melts away in the warmth of my perfect love. When you keep your eyes on me, everything else finds its rightful place. You don't have to chase after the things the world values. Recognition, achievement, approval. They may feel urgent, but they will never satisfy. In my presence, you are already seen and already known. You are already significant. Let me remind you of your true identity, not as the world defines you, but as I created you. You are my masterpiece, my beloved. Here, there is no pressure to perform. There is only grace. I wash over you with mercy. I renew your strength like the morning sun awakens the earth. I whisper hope into your soul, and suddenly you can breathe again. You begin to see that everything you need has always been found in me. I will guide you. I will speak to you. I will walk with you through every valley and rejoice with you on every mountain. My presence is not reserved for special occasions. It's your daily dwelling place. Come to me in the stillness of the morning, in the middle of your day, and in the quiet of night. I will always meet you here. When the noise of life grows loud, return to this truth. I am your refuge. I am your peace. I am your joy. I am your source. You don't need to be anywhere else but here with me. Everything you need, wisdom, healing, love, comfort, flows from this place of communion. Don't let guilt or shame keep you away. I already know everything about you, and I still choose you. My love does not depend on your perfection. It is constant, unwavering, and pure. You can bring me your broken pieces, and I will make something beautiful. I am the God who restores, who renews, who redeems, and I long to do that in you. So stay here with me. Let my words settle deep in your spirit. Let my presence shape the way you see your circumstances. Let my voice be louder than your fears. The more you rest in me, the more your heart will align with mine, and the more your life will reflect the beauty of my love. Here in my presence, you have everything you will ever need. You are safe, you are held, you are empowered, you are loved. From this place of stillness, you will rise in strength, filled with my spirit, ready to walk in purpose, wrapped in peace, and anchored in unshakable hope. This is where it all begins. This is where it is all made new, right here with me. I love you. You and your family are in my hands. Even if you do not see me, I care for you. Even if you do not feel me, I embrace you. Even if you do not believe it, I love you. And even if you sometimes doubt, I am always by your side. Even when it seems my answer does not come and your miracle is delayed, I am filling your heart with faith so that you can believe I have everything in my hands. It is no coincidence you are hearing my words. You need my presence in your soul. You think there are things getting out of control, but right now I will fill you with peace and calm. Receive this tranquility that I give you. I show you my love by fulfilling my promise and leading you from victory to victory to the holy place of your blessing. Heaven and earth will pass away, but my word does not change. My promises remain. The covenant of salvation I made with you will be fulfilled, even if your enemies oppose it. I want you to tell me now if you truly believe it, and if you are willing to accept the changes I'm about to bring to your life. I will remove from you those people who harm you, who make you suffer every day, and who torment you with their words. The battle is real. The struggle is ongoing. Open your eyes and see. You must be alert to constant threats. You must pray every day and bring before me all those who live under the roof of your house, and even those people you care about, but who show themselves distant and indifferent to you. Forgive them. Do not judge them. Pray for them. I also want to bless them, and you will be the instrument to help them come out of their difficult situation. You are living in a time of many challenges, and I myself have chosen you to be a blessing. I am your fortress, your rock, your stronghold. 1,000 may fall at your side and 10,000 at your right hand, but no harm will come to you. If I declare that your blessing is on its way, believe it, for it is true. If my word promises you that everything that happens to you will work for your good and your future, be assured that I do not lie, and so it will be. Even if you go through difficult moments and feel like you can't go on, you will rise again, filled with joy and strength. The days of sadness will pass. Prepare yourself for many beautiful and good things, for showers of blessings that will pour over your life. I love you. I am speaking to you with love. Listen well and to the very end of my words. Perhaps right now you do not understand, but keep them in your heart. I am speaking to you with affection. I am not angry with you. You are asking me for an answer, but I have remained silent. I am giving you the freedom to continue with your life and your plans. You did not consult me when you launched yourself to sail on an unknown sea. You didn't ask my opinion or entrust your ways to me. You snatched from my hands the control of your boat, and now, as you are carried by contrary winds, you blame me for what is happening to you. I once said to you, give me your heart and let your eyes not stray from my path. Entrust all your plans to me. Feed on my word. Seek my will. You did so for a time until the day you wanted to abandon me because you were growing bored. You got up, feeling very strong, and decided to go down a dangerous path. You went to seek your own prosperity because you thought you needed more things. You ran recklessly, without looking to the sides, chasing after an abundance that did not exist, despising the true happiness I held for you in my hands. I called you in your dreams at night. I spoke to you in many ways during the day. You did not respond to my call, and out of love for you, I had to intervene in your life. You went out to fight on your own, and because of your stubbornness, you hit rock bottom. You fell into a deep pit, and there, hurting, sad, and confused among tears and sobs, you called my name. Jesus, save me. Get me out of here, Jesus. My friend, I saw your repentant heart. You cried like a child. I received your repentance. I reached out my hand and saved your soul from the abyss. Beloved child, feel in your soul how I speak to you with tenderness. If you want to live a life of true happiness, you must be united with me for eternity. You have no other option. If you want to have victory in your life, you must remain in communion with my spirit, always cleansed and protected by the power of my blood, sheltered under my love. Come to me now. Come home. Open your mouth and receive the bread of life that transforms your soul. Here you will stay, for if you go far from my presence, you will find neither peace nor happiness. I am touching your tired heart with my mighty hand, and I am healing your soul. I tenderly caress your weary emotion. I write my words on your soul. I pull out your weakness and fill you with strength and faith through my holy promises. Living water flows from my throne to satisfy that tormenting thirst in your innermost being. You came today with a great need, but I will take you by the hand. I will not let you fall. You will not faint. You will not die. The thunder from my lips makes the walls of your mind tremble. My holy power is healing your soul forever. I am speaking directly to you who seek me early, who come to me thirsty, tired of so many problems, whose desperation is so great that you remain on your knees until I manifest my power in your life. To you I say, be at peace. Certainly I respond to those who seek me with faith, and with their own eyes, they will see great wonders and miracles. This majestic power that set the stars on their course into infinity can also make radical changes in your life if you give me your heart in humility and sincerely believe in my love for you. My blessing is for those who love me and long for me with faith, who feed on my word and leave behind all negativity. My presence dwells with those who wait confidently for me to give them, in my perfect timing, the answer they long for, to defeat all their enemies and place my warrior angels at the four corners of their home. You come to me in faith, and that pleases me deeply. All of heaven celebrates with great joy, and the heavenly cherubim sing with gladness. The whole universe is moved when you decide to live and reclaim your faith, to march as a good soldier into battle, to receive the victory and blessings I will soon give you. I want to bless you now, and you will receive it with gratitude. Your heart will no longer be weighed down with tiredness, and your desire to live will lift you up each morning with a fervent longing to receive my word. You are free. I have healed you. You no longer live in emotional bondage. No one holds you captive anymore. Right where you are, receive my embrace. Lean on my shoulder. I will never let go of your hand. I love you. These words you are hearing did not reach you by chance. There will be no defeat or failure for you if you take my hand. We will go through difficult moments together. On the day of conflict, I will embrace you with tenderness and strengthen your soul with gentle words of love. Your life and your situation matter to me because I have told you many times that you live in a world of affliction. But I have overcome through my sacrifice on the cross and my resurrection. I want to give you this power. I want you to feel within yourself these streams of living water that spring up and forever satisfy your thirst. They wash away your sadness, remove every impurity, and give courage and strength to your weary spirit. Long for my presence. Seek me always, whether in the morning or at night, in good times or in bad, in prosperity or in need. Whatever your situation, you are not defeated. It is not your destiny to give up and throw away all the blessings you have accumulated along your journey. After the storm comes the calm. The waves roar and churn, but the sea falls silent at my voice. Just as you hear me now, the peace you are feeling in this very moment is a gift of love. Receive it. Do not reject it. Do not ignore this affection because you think you do not deserve it. You know there is a daily battle in the spiritual world. The enemy seeks to shake you, to break you like a stalk of wheat. But you are not alone. I am with you. I only need a little faith from you. Make the decision right now to believe, to accept this eternal love that follows you wherever you go, that protects you and guards you when the enemy attacks. It is normal. Life can change in a second. You have the right to cry and feel sorrow. It is also good for your soul to express what is inside you, so your spiritual health can be restored. But you must never believe that you will be trapped in pain forever, or that the sadness that drives you to tears will never end, or that your destiny is to live in defeat eternally. Your enemies and false friends will say anything to keep you down, so you will not dare to rise and fight. But I have come so that you may have life, so that you may look up and give me your hand. I want to fill you with abundant joy and unshakable encouragement. I know very well how you feel. Sometimes you have thought that there is no longer a reason to keep fighting. It is easier to resign yourself to failure and sit waiting for the end. But I love you. I have a powerful purpose for your family and for you. You cannot throw in the towel. Do not give up your blessings. Do not return to the land of brokenness. That is not my will. I have come to give you abundant life and supernatural strength. You don't depend on what you feel or on what people say. If today you face problems and rejection, listen to me. I love you. And if suddenly very difficult situations arise, do not think that I have stopped loving you. I am writing these words on your heart, and every day you will remember them. Whatever happens, whatever comes, whatever you face, I continue loving you more and more with every minute. Do not be upset when emotions wound you. Do not chain yourself in loneliness, thinking you are alone in this life, that no one cares, that no one has compassion for you. And who am I, truly? I am speaking to you, and I am not the product of your imagination. You feel these words, each one full of affection that heals your heart. Who am I to you? Tell me. I want to hear it. If you do not consider me your friend, or if you want me to leave and give you peace, be brave and say so right now. If that is what you are thinking, then I will do so. But no matter what you think, I will not go away. Even if you try to push me out of your life, I will not leave. And even if you turn to go the other way, I will open my arms to you. Even if you reject me, I promise you, I am not like the others. I truly love you and will not abandon you. My faithfulness is eternal and unbreakable. My decision to love you never changes. Even if today you tell me to leave, I will still be here, speaking to you daily with a sweet affection until deep within your heart you can feel it. And I know you feel it today. Come, I want to embrace you with holy love and help you through the situation you are facing. Set aside a little time for me. Find a quiet place, away from the noise, and listen to these words filled with love and affection that I give you today. Do not ignore this sincere message. I am sending it with love because I see how hard you strive and how you fight to move forward in your life. This word is for you. I am your Father. I love you unconditionally, and each day I come to meet you. I shine upon you with the light of the sun. I embrace you with love, protect you from the cold, and calm the thirst of your heart, a heart that has been hurt, despised, wounded, humiliated, and has felt alone, abandoned, and confused, without a reason to live or a direction. I draw your attention with so many details that sometimes you do not notice because the burden you carry on your back is so heavy that you do not even feel like praying or seeking me. But I am not angry with you. I understand you. My sacrifice for you was so great that nothing will stop me. Nothing will hold me back because I have already decided to bless you. Today, I came to pull you out of this sadness. I want to remove from your life those emotions that weigh down your soul, the memories and feelings that sometimes cause you to sink back into despair. I have heard you many times when you say that no one appreciates you or understands you, that you are tired of giving your all for love without receiving even a little understanding or consideration in return. Think of me, how I was nailed to a cross and cruelly given bitter vinegar to drink. Sometimes you cry out in your silence, asking those around you for just a cup of water. But instead you receive insults, false friendships, and people who fail you. I too was betrayed, nailed to a cruel cross, but I rose in power and glory so that you would no longer have to suffer. It is I, your God. Feel me today. Read and listen. You are not alone. I love you. Cry, but with joy. Let tears of gladness flow. This is the answer you have been waiting for. As you walk today, remember, do not forget that despite the storms, your struggles, your mistakes, and even when everything seems against you, keep this deep in your soul. I repeat, you are not alone. I love you. Everyone will see it. You have a good heart, and I myself will bless and multiply every good thing you do. To you who cannot pay your debts and commitments, I say, believe in my power. Soon, you will receive a surprise that will completely change the situation you are living in today. To you who are seeking a good job, you will find it. Do not despair. Do not be discouraged. Do not stop seeking. My angels will guide you in all your ways, so your foot will not stumble, giving you favor with people and showing you which doors you should knock on. You will pay all your creditors with joy and will even be able to help those in need. To you who go to the doctor today and are afraid, I have not left you. I have not abandoned you. I have the final word, and I still have the power to work miracles. It is my will to fill you with health and vitality, to remove your worries and fill you with my peace. To you who do not know how you will feed your children today, believe and hold tightly to this word. I am preparing a table of provision so that you and your family can enjoy my blessings. I have a great people living around you. I will touch many of them to move in your favor, so that you will find friends, fellowship, and work. That is why you must treasure the words I speak to you. I am your shepherd, and you shall lack nothing. Treat those you meet along your path with nobility and humility, with a great smile, even if your heart is full of anguish and you feel like crying. I have given you many gifts and talents. Some are still hidden. Now is the time to bring to light all the grace I have blessed you with. I did not create you without intention. Everything within you, every ability, every spark of passion, every whisper of desire is a reflection of my design. You were made to shine, not for your own glory, but for mine. I placed within you treasures that the world needs, and now is the moment to rise and let them shine. You have doubted yourself. You have looked at others and compared your journey, wondering if you measure up. But I never asked you to be like anyone else. I only ask you to be faithful with what I have placed in your hands. The gifts I've given you are not random. They are purposeful, chosen specifically for the path I've prepared for you. You are not lacking. You are not behind. You are exactly where you need to be to begin. The world may have told you to stay small, to remain silent, to hide your uniqueness, but I am telling you to come forth. Let the light I placed in you rise. There are songs in your heart I want you to sing, words I've given you to speak, and works of love I've prepared for you to carry out. Do not bury what I've entrusted to you. Multiply it, use it, offer it back to me, and watch how I use it to bless others. Some of your talents have remained dormant, waiting for the right season. This is that season. Do not wait for perfection. Do not wait until you feel completely ready. Just begin. I will be with you. I will guide your steps. I will anoint your efforts. There is grace for every movement forward, even the trembling ones. When you take even one small step in obedience, I pour out my strength to carry you further. Let go of fear. Let go of the voices that told you you're not enough. You are more than enough with me. I am the one who makes the ordinary extraordinary. I am the one who breathes life into dreams, who brings power to the humble, and who lifts up the willing. If you surrender your gifts to me, I will use them in ways that far exceed your expectations. Your talents were never meant to be hidden. They were meant to be a light in the world. You are a reflection of my creativity. You are a vessel of my love. You are a messenger of my truth. Every act of kindness, every creative expression, every word of encouragement you share carries eternal weight when done in my name. You may never see the full impact on this side of eternity, but know this: it matters. Don't despise small beginnings. Don't overlook the quiet tasks. Sometimes your greatest gifts emerge not on stages, but in secret acts of service, in tender moments, in faithfulness when no one is watching. I see it all. I celebrate every moment you step into who I created you to be. With every yes, with every act of obedience, you're aligning your life with the purpose I placed in you. Your authenticity, your compassion, your smile, these are miracles in motion. Let me use them. And yes, I see you too. I know that you also carry pain, that there are days when loneliness visits your own heart. Come to me. Let me hold you, heal you, and remind you that you are never alone. Let me fill your heart so fully that you can continue to pour out without growing empty. I will sustain you. I will renew you. I will bless you in return for every smile given in faith. Be a messenger of my heart. Carry my warmth to those who feel cold. Shine my light in places that feel dark. Smile when it's easy and smile even when it's hard. Each one matters. Each one is seen. Each one is sown into eternity. One day, you will see the harvest of every seed you've planted in love. So go, beloved, with joy on your face and peace in your soul. Share your smile freely. It is one of the simplest ways to show my love and one of the most powerful. I am with you, and this will be an unforgettable day for you. Keep listening, reading, and trusting my word. Soon, you will come to me rejoicing for all the blessings you will harvest. I see your deepest worries and sorrows, every conflict in your soul, and every silent tear that slips down your face. I know you come to me looking for hope and strength. Hear me well. I will not fail you. I will not abandon you. I want you to hold on to these words and let them penetrate your heart, because my power covers you wherever you are. My victory is your victory, and my might is your shelter. Let these words fill you with renewed faith as you go about your life. Do not be discouraged, for I, the Almighty, am fighting for you at every moment. I see how your heart trembles when problems arise. You fear the unknown path. You wonder if my promises remain in place when struggles overwhelm you. Allow me to assure you, you will triumph because I am with you. The conflicts and obstacles that materialize in your life are not bigger than my power. They cannot defeat you because you have my strength within you. I am the one who lifts your head and restores your hope. Do not let fear take the throne of your soul. Instead, let me fill you with unstoppable courage and a faith no storm can break. I, your God, stand by your side, your defender, your protector. I see the tears that wet your pillow at night, those hidden cries no one else notices. I gather them in my hands and pour out my grace upon you when you need it most. Let your heart rest in my unfailing promise. I will guard your heart from destruction and heal the wounds you thought would never mend. I call you my child. You belong to me, and I cherish you with an everlasting love the world cannot rival. Take heart, because I do not allow trials into your path as punishment or condemnation. On the contrary, I work every adversity for your good, shaping you into a stronger, wiser, and more compassionate person, filled with my spirit. When you feel your emotions spinning out of control, when the pressure of circumstances tries to crush your hope, remember, I am your stronghold, your unwavering rock in the midst of life's uncertain seas. I cover you with my favor, I crown you with mercy, and I fill your mouth with words of life and wisdom, so you can stand and shine like an eagle that soars above every storm. If I stand with you, who can stand against you? If I defend you, who can rightfully accuse you? I, the Lord your God, go before you as a victorious warrior. I fight your battles. I break down the walls that attempt to confine you. No plan formed against you shall prosper if you remain connected to me in faith. The hosts of heaven march at my command, surrounding you with protection. Let your spirit rise with faith, boldness, and zeal. Embrace the mission I've placed in your hands, because within you burns the power of my Holy Spirit. That same Spirit brings you life, fills you with my presence, and empowers you to overcome every barrier that stands in your way. I bless you with my words. You fill my heart with joy when you receive them in faith. I extend to you my perfect love, the kind that disarms all fear and provides you with absolute confidence in my good plan. This love enfolds you, shapes you, and becomes your fortress. It is a tender love that has been yours since before you were born, shielding your steps and guiding your growth. You are worthy of being loved, and I am reminding you of it now. Take courage in these affirmations and never forget that no one can love you as I do. Let my voice be the loudest in your life, reminding you each day that you are cherished beyond words. When you open your eyes in the morning, remember that my affection is already waiting for you, safeguarding you from hidden dangers. Do not allow anyone to diminish the blessings I pour upon you. Stand boldly in my promises. When others question your faith, when some say you are undeserving of my gifts, remember this: my blessings flow not because of human worthiness, but because of my mercy and my sovereign choice to pour favor over those who look to me. I chose you so you might know me intimately, sense my endless love, and fulfill the wonderful destiny I have set apart for you. My blessing does not stop with you. It flows to your family, your children, your parents, your extended relatives, and all who dwell in your home. Whether the youngest or the oldest among you, I desire to reach each heart, drawing them near, even if they have not yet turned their faces to me. So do not cease praying for them. Do not give up interceding on their behalf. I have heard your requests, and I will act. If your loved ones remain distant, keep calling out to me. My heart overflows with compassion, and I will guide them toward me. In the meantime, you continue to stand in faith, proclaiming my promises in the face of every doubt. I also know the wounded places in your soul, those hurtful memories and constant tormenting thoughts. There have been days when you felt so overwhelmed that you questioned the value of your very life. Times you cried out in anguish, not wanting to face another day. Child, I have seen those tears. I have shared in your sorrow. You have confronted trials that nearly broke you, made decisions under extreme pressure, and sometimes ended up in situations you could not easily escape. At times, you wrestled to believe I had a perfect plan for you, given the chaos around you. But know this, I am about to change your season radically. I am opening wide the doors of my grace. I am ending the nights of despair. You will be captivated by the brightness of my deliverance, and you will realize I have never left you, not for a moment. Yes, you will see how I was subtly present, even in your darkest hours. My hand shielded you from unseen perils. My spirit whispered truth to calm your anxious mind. If I showed you all the mortal dangers you have survived, you would drop to your knees in awe, praising me with tears of gratitude, understanding how faithfully I have guarded you. My love has been your fortress. Though sometimes you did not feel it, I never withdrew from you. Look at yourself now, standing upright, still breathing, still holding on to hope. Despite every scheme of the enemy, you have not been destroyed. You will continue to fight alongside me. Though the road ahead may be long, you will make it, for you are learning deeper trust, deeper love, and a steadier walk in my truth. From this day forward, you can be certain my blueprint for your life is unstoppable. If I have shown you my power and saved you from so much already, do you think I will abandon you now? No, I will not. Let that reality embolden you. When discouraging news comes, run to me. When defeat tries to cast its shadow upon you, hide in my arms. I stand ready to fill you again and again. My favor and blessing will follow you all the days of your life. Though you have wept through the night, joy will dawn with the morning sun. Every attempt to harm you, every evil whisper that tries to sow fear, I will silence and overturn for your good. Instead of defeat, you will experience victory. Instead of shame, you will be enveloped in my comfort. Trust that I will shield you from every arrow sent to wound your soul. Your enemies, both seen and unseen, tremble at the sight of my anointing on you. They see that my love saturates your being, that my faithfulness fights for you. They will gather to scheme, but their plans will crumble before my omnipotent hand. They may try to sow lies in your mind, telling you that you are powerless or that my promises are unreachable. But hear my voice. No weapon formed against you shall ever prosper. So do not let these destructive seeds take root in your thoughts. Return to my promises daily and feed on them. Let my words echo in your spirit. I am your Father, your Redeemer. I will be with you wherever you go. Nothing can separate you from my love. I have given you assurance that every attempt of darkness to sabotage your life will be nullified. Misfortune will not conquer you. Poverty will not hold you captive. You will not be left alone to starve, nor will you be overcome by any form of despair. Listen closely and rise in confidence. I have the solutions to your problems. My answers are sufficient to resolve even the greatest challenges you face. I am restoring what has been lost. I will repay you double for every unjust hardship. Because you are my child, precious in my sight, I will not let adversity crush you. Place your faith in me now. Speak out loud that you trust my sovereignty. Stand with fresh commitment to push forward, to keep believing, knowing the people around you, those you hold dear, need your leadership and courage. I want you to be the pillar that refuses to break under pressure. Let nothing scare you into retreat. When fear tries to paralyze you, remember that I hold the final word over every situation. I can calm any storm, part the seas before you, and even cause you to tread upon turbulent waters. I can heal your body, cure your mind, and restore your relationships. The tears you cry in isolation, I collect in my hands. The betrayals and pains of this world grieve my heart as well, and I draw near to comfort you. In those times, hide in me, trusting that my presence will envelop you with peace that surpasses understanding. Wounds do not heal simply by the passage of time. It is my healing touch that knits every broken place in your heart back together without leaving a scar. You have gained wisdom through adversity, and I will release you from the bitter sting of bad memories so you can move forward without bitterness or shame. My own hands were nailed to the cross to carry your sorrows, to lift the burden of sin from your shoulders. My blood was shed so you could be forgiven and made whole. I overcame death so you would no longer be enslaved by condemnation. Even when you cannot see it, my grace stands as your defense, overshadowing every form of despair. Whether in times of health or sickness, in abundance or need, my commitment to you does not falter. I have promised never to leave nor forsake you, and I will be faithful. My miracles will manifest in your life, showing what is possible for the one who embraces my word in humility, accepting both trials and blessings as part of a greater purpose. Some hardships will swiftly vanish under my command, while others will forge a testimony in you. There may be conflicts you must endure to develop resilience and grow in faith, but rest assured, if I permit a challenge, I accompany you through it, guarding you from harm. I invite you now to speak plainly with me. Bring me your specific struggles, your unspoken confessions, your secret fears. You might feel that no one understands or that you fight alone, but that is not true. I have watched every detail of your predicament. I have listened to every anxious thought in your mind. I have witnessed how worry tries to suffocate your faith, drawing you into corners of doubt. Yet here I am, urging you to approach my throne with confidence because I truly care about each of your concerns. Speak to me. Lay bare your desires, your hurts, your plans. Everything that matters to you matters to me. Do not shrink away, thinking I might condemn you. I am your Father, and my love is everlasting. I am not poised to punish you for your weaknesses, but to help you rise above them. I have infinite patience to meet you in your brokenness, to listen to the raw cries of your heart. Trust that I will never tire of hearing your pleas. My ear is ever inclined to your prayer, and my hand is ever ready to act on your behalf. Continue to nurture the knowledge that you are indeed my precious child, that my devotion to you is unwavering. No matter the trials confronting you, my love will not wane. Though you might feel exhausted and faint-hearted, remember that my word is unshakable. I am the all-powerful Lord, your heavenly Father, and nothing can stand against me. As long as you believe, as long as you cling to my presence, I will keep you secure. No threat can overpower you when you are hidden in the shadow of my wings. You have experienced my faithfulness in the past, so you know I am not distant or indifferent. I hold your future in my hands, and in my presence your fears lose their ability to enslave you. Do not let dread consume you. Instead, place your confidence in my unwavering mercy and allow hope to flourish in your heart once more. You may think your situation is beyond repair, that no solution is visible. But I, the Lord, specialize in the impossible. I break every shackle of oppression. I wipe away your tears. I banish sickness, and I bring clarity where confusion reigns. It is never too late for a miracle. Keep your eyes on me. Stay encouraged. Take one step of faith, even if it feels small, and watch as I multiply your efforts. I am always listening to your cries. I never close my ears to the honest pleas of my beloved. My purposes for you have never changed. I want you to know me deeply, to grow in spiritual authority and discernment, and to see your gifts and talents flourish. I want to see you blessed in every area of your life, so you in turn can become a beacon of hope to others. People will approach you seeking counsel, drawn by the glow of my presence upon you. They will sense my favor and my reality. Because you walk humbly in my grace, I will make it happen, for my word never fails. I only ask you to believe and remain faithful. When you wake, bow in humble prayer. That is where your victories take shape, where my strength becomes yours. Difficult seasons will not last forever. There is much I will do through you. Even if right now you struggle to see beyond your pain, you must recall my higher perspective. I see the end from the beginning. I have charted your path. If you stay connected to me, If you remain in my presence, you will fulfill every detail of my plan. Perhaps you feel unworthy, uncertain, or confused by the magnitude of my promises. But you must align your thinking with the truth. I bless those who love me. My will is to pour out favor upon you and your family. Soon, you will see with your own eyes the breakthroughs for which you have long prayed. Raise your voice in faith. Declare, no curse, no chain of darkness can bind me, for I have been washed by the redeeming blood of Jesus. Let this be the banner you wave over your life. Do not be lured by the clamor of negativity, the chaotic noise that tries to drown out my gentle whisper. Listen to me calmly, with tears of gratitude testifying to how deeply my words stir your soul. I speak plainly and powerfully so you may grasp how endless my love is. Let your heart resonate with the realization that I have never stopped adoring you, that no adversary can snatch you from my hand. Stand upright with dignity. Step once again into the radiance of living and be reborn in hope. I understand your emotions, your every hesitation, because I formed you from the beginning. When you reach out to me, especially in times of desperation, I am right beside you. Even when you pull away or doubt, I remain steadfast. Rid yourself of the heavy baggage of negativity. My word compels you not to grow faint or exhausted by life's turbulence. Do not let your feelings control you, nor let them persuade you to forget the truth. No, in your most fragile moments, my spirit encourages you to hold on. The smallest ounce of faith can topple mountains of despair. I speak again. Do not fear mere mortals. I, the Lord, am your helper. Could I ever fail you? Would I ever abandon you? Of course not. So do not let your spirit wilt or your heart sink. You are braver than you realize. Even if your current mountain seems steep, keep going. Though legions may camp against you, I will not leave you vulnerable. Walk forward. My presence is your shield, overshadowing every threat. I do not reject my own. I do not push you away when you falter. On the contrary, I stoop down to lift you from the pit. When you come to me honestly, I meet you with a pardon. I erase your sins, tossing them into oblivion. This promise is unchanging, my beloved. I vow to bless you with more than you could ever dream, to give you abundant life. Your perseverance in times of testing has not gone unnoticed. This present struggle you are navigating will become the groundwork for an extraordinary miracle. Trust me, as you have never trusted before. Yes, I ask you to pray, to intentionally seek me. The enemy wants to sabotage what I am unfolding in your life, but remember, I am mightier than any adversary. Nothing can hinder my hand. Who is stronger, me or your fears? Confess it. I am stronger. Confess it with your lips, in your writing, and in your innermost thoughts, and hold it fast in your heart. I desire to show mercy to you. I see your intentions, your kind heart, the unique person I created you to be. Each test refines you, not to destroy you, but to make you more like my son. You will be rewarded on the other side of these trials. My precious child, do not quit. A moment of recklessness or neglect can unravel the ground you have gained. So stay alert. Keep the flame of devotion in your soul burning bright. Even at night, before you sleep, speak to me. I long to disclose mysteries to you, revelations that will strengthen you and your loved ones. If you practice listening for my voice, you will learn to recognize my leading in every decision. Then share the wonders I reveal. Tell your family, and do not be afraid to gather them for prayer. Have the courage to say, I'm sorry, to ask for forgiveness, to unify your hearts in my presence. Afterward, speak of all that I have promised and all that I am doing in your midst. See how I will bless you beyond imagination. When 2 or 3 unite in my name, I am there. My presence transforms cold hearts, restores broken relationships, and births a renewed sense of purpose among you. Keep pressing on. Stand firm. I love you deeply. That love has always been there, from the dawn of creation, and it will never diminish. If you are frightened by the shifting state of the world, remember that I remain your fortress. My grace is the bedrock of your confidence. Do not let alarming headlines or dire predictions shatter your peace. Instead, recall my words, my promises, and my faithfulness. Let them anchor you so that no matter how the winds blow, you remain steadfast in me. I will uphold you in bitter times. I will guard you against calamity. And once again, you will feel my arms encircling you, my garment cloaking you, my spirit renewing you each morning. I can and will prosper you even in the midst of crisis. I will bring healing to your mind, body, and soul. I will keep you from stumbling. I am proud of your endurance, proud of how you have stood unwavering, even when events around you seemed to tear your dreams apart. You still clung to me. You did not yield to voices declaring you were defeated. Now, you will witness my plan unfolding. You will realize the truth of my word, that all things work together for good to those who love me, to those who trust my calling. Every aspect of creation is under my command. The earth, the heavens, the universe, it is all under my authority. Viruses, diseases, upheavals, they all pass in time, but my word remains firmly established. This is why I urge you to keep believing, to keep praying, to keep reading my word. Speak of me to those around you. Testify of my goodness. Share your story of redemption. Tell your family and friends that I am real and alive. Let them see your life as evidence. The fleeting nature of this world should not alarm you. My promises never expire. Behold, you are about to witness astonishing miracles, wonders that confirm my power is beyond comprehension. Let your hope rise again. Do not stop trusting me. Maintain your perseverance. New doors will open and your dreams will manifest. Even in global confusion, you will experience peace like a river. You will sense my nearness as never before, for my love is boundless, flowing perpetually into your life. Yes, child, I love you. If you feel compelled to bring these words to others, do so. Become an active part of my mission to spread light in a darkened world. My word is not to be hoarded. It is to be shared so that more hearts might come alive to my truth. Be my messenger. Let compassion guide you. Do not dwell on whether others will accept it. Simply obey my nudge. I will handle the rest. Stay in alignment with me. Keep your ears open to my voice, your eyes focused on my goodness, your mouth declaring my praises. In this unity of spirit, you will continually find fresh fountains of joy and fulfillment. I am speaking from my heart to yours. Let my words echo in the depths of your soul, saturating you with peace. Reflect on them throughout your day and surrender your worries. Align your actions with my directions, and you will witness how different life can be when guided by divine order. No burden is too heavy for me. No heartbreak is too deep for my comfort. No chain is too strong for my power to break. In my hands, your every fear, your every disappointment, your every dashed dream can be resurrected into something beautiful. I will protect you from the traps set by your enemies. I will show you a path forward when everything else seems blocked. I will restore your strength, allowing you to run and not grow weary, to walk and not faint. Keep returning to my presence daily, for you need this fellowship more than you realize. In communion with me, your soul finds rest and your spirit finds courage. You will be equipped to face each day unafraid. Even if adversity surges around you like raging waters, I am the one who splits the sea, the one who commands wind and rain to obey. Chaos must bow to my authority. Stay near my love and never let any voice convince you that you are forsaken. There is no condemnation for those who anchor themselves in my Son. There is no separation that can tear you from my grip. Sin has lost its hold because my grace is mightier, my mercy more tenacious. I have chosen you and placed my seal upon your life. How can I withhold any good thing from you now? Indeed, I will pour out blessings until your cup overflows. Embrace these blessings with a grateful heart. Let them transform your attitude, your perspective, your priorities. Let them soften your heart toward others, so you become a channel of goodness. If you receive my gifts, share them freely with those in need. Let your love be genuine, your service sincere, your words reflect my compassion. People will be drawn to the light you radiate. Through you, they will glimpse my kindness. Then you will experience an even greater measure of my favor. For whoever blesses others will also be blessed by me. I delight in seeing your faith. I take pleasure in your worship. The day is coming when every sorrow is replaced with laughter, every confusion with clarity. Do not be afraid. Lift up your head and walk in boldness. Your adversaries have no power to rob you of what I have declared as yours. Your destiny is secure in my hands. Breathe in my peace. Exhale your doubts. Place your trust in me again and again, day after day. The more you lean on me, the more you will find my grace flooding your life. My strength is perfected in your vulnerability. Let me be your everything so you lack nothing. Yes, child, you are precious to me. When storms rise, I remain the anchor that keeps you from drifting away. Look at the cross. There, I demonstrated the extent of my love, my willingness to bear the weight of your struggles. Look at the empty tomb. There, I showed my power to conquer even death. All that you fear, I have already overcome. You stand on the side of victory, not defeat. So, hush the anxious noise in your mind. Remind yourself of who I am, the Almighty, the everlasting God, who orchestrates universal wonders and still pays attention to the faintest whisper of your heart. If weariness settles in, think of how I carried you through previous trials. Recount those testimonies, share them openly, and let them strengthen your spirit. I will surely come through for you again. I do not neglect my own, nor do I renege on my promises. Whenever gloom weighs heavily, breathe in my presence. Let gratitude spring up. Reflect on what I have already done, and you will find your faith rising anew. Declare my faithfulness and watch how your negative emotions begin to surrender to my peace. I am filling you with a fresh wave of hope, saturating your spirit so that no doubt or darkness can remain. Take these words into every corner of your heart. When you sense my love in every syllable, you will be reminded that you stand on a rock that cannot be shaken. The chaos of this world cannot tear you down because you are planted in my truth. The fear of tomorrow cannot overpower you because I hold your future. And the regrets of the past cannot chain you because I have redeemed your history and written a brighter chapter. Let me breathe new vision into your life. Let my heart beat within your own, igniting compassion for those around you. You will speak words of encouragement, and they will reverberate with my spirit, bringing healing to broken hearts. In those moments when you question your worth, remember that I have already called you my own. If you ever doubt your purpose, recall that I have entrusted you with my message of hope. If your spirit feels exhausted, come back to the place of rest found in my arms. Allow me to recharge you with supernatural strength. Each trial you endure shapes your character, polishing your faith and preparing you for greater tasks. Remember, my love is unstoppable. It moves mountains, opens iron gates, and calms wild seas. It does all this for you because I cherish you. Let my words sink deeper than the voices of shame or condemnation. Let them speak louder than the negativity that tries to fill your mind. My word says you are precious, honored, and loved. My word says you are created with a purpose. My word says I go before you and come behind you, that my hand of blessing rests upon your head. Yes, you are never alone, never without my support. Be encouraged. As a father delights in the flourishing of his child, so I delight in you. I am not scanning the horizon, waiting for you to stumble so I can punish you. I am guiding your path, removing stones and pitfalls so you can walk without stumbling. Grasp my hand firmly, remembering I will never let you slip. Even if you momentarily lose your footing, I will quickly steady you. Reflect on my kindness, which has followed you throughout your life, how I protected you from countless hidden snares. If you grasp the depth of my love, you will face life with unshakable confidence. Are you ready to affirm that confidence? Are you ready to declare that you are my beloved, that my favor is upon you, and that nothing can prevail against you? Voice it with conviction. These declarations thwart the lies that target your self-esteem, and you will see how my promises manifest. Some may require patience, others will unfold unexpectedly, but in every instance, my timing is faultless. You only need to abide in faith, with a heart that rests in my sovereignty. I do not merely observe your life from afar, I participate in it. orchestrating good for you. When negative thoughts attempt to anchor you in despair, trade them for the truth of my word. Whisper to yourself, God is with me. I will not be shaken. His mercy endures forever. Place your hope in me and watch my glory fill every corner of your story. I am preparing new seasons of abundance for you. You will experience expansions in your capacity to love, to bless, and to build. Where you once saw a desert, new life will spring forth. Where you felt emptiness, rivers of living water will flow. Let this promise stir excitement in your heart. Let it fuel your prayers. The horizon is brighter than you think, for I am the architect of your destiny, and I do not leave my work unfinished. Call out my name. Let your worship ascend, because even on your darkest day, I am worthy of praise. Your worship is not merely an obligation, it is an act of freedom, an act that aligns you with the reality of my kingdom. You were born to worship me in spirit and truth. As you do, shackles break, depression lifts, fear loses its sting, and your faith is fortified. In my presence, burdens lighten. In my presence, guilt dissolves. In my presence, a fresh wind of purpose sweeps through your mind. Remember also that I have connected you with others for a reason. You are not meant to walk alone. If I have placed certain people in your path, it is so you can bless them and they can bless you. Encourage each other with the good news of my faithfulness. Pray together, laugh together, cry together, and watch how my spirit bonds you in supernatural unity. There is power in community, and I desire to see you thrive within it. If you are lacking community, I will guide you to one, or I will create a safe haven for you where you least expect it. Trust my orchestration. Keep your heart open and your mind receptive. I can forge connections that defy human logic, relationships built on genuine love and mutual support. Let me direct your steps. Let me choose the people who will walk alongside you. Seek those who point you back to me when the road grows dim. My beloved child, let these truths resonate in you throughout this day and every day. Know that I, your Lord, declare blessing upon you, upon your household, upon your future. You are enveloped by my grace. Even if the world tries to drown out my voice with confusion and clamor, you can still hear me if you quiet your soul. I am constantly speaking to you in a gentle whisper, reminding you that you are mine, that you are safe, and that my plans will stand. Take these words as a deep breath of life. Each paragraph is an expression of my unbreakable covenant with you. If you wish, pass them along so others may also glimpse my eternal love. Let them see your steadfast faith, so hope is ignited within them. In my kingdom, blessings multiply when shared. You are part of something bigger than your own story. You are an ambassador of my kingdom, a vessel through which my light radiates into the darkest corners of the earth. Stop everything you're doing and listen closely to me now. I want you to pause the rush of your day, quiet your anxious mind, and lean in. Yes, my child, it is I who speaks, the one who formed the heavens and created the earth, the one who shaped you from the very beginning, who knows your heart better than anyone else. Allow my voice to break through the noise and touch the depths of your spirit. Hear me and hold on to every word, for what I'm about to reveal will bring the change you have been longing for. I have come to assure you that the trials you face are about to transform into testimonies of victory. The season of hardship that has lingered over your life is on the verge of passing, and the breakthrough you have prayed for so persistently stands ready to appear. Stay with me. Open your heart and receive these words, for I am pouring out into your life a promise that has been growing in secret. It is now time for that promise to flourish, and I want you to be prepared. I see the weight you have carried, those silent struggles you have not even dared to express to others. I have watched each tear that fell, each whisper of frustration, each hidden sigh in the dark of night. I want you to know you have never been overlooked by me. Even when others dismissed your pain, I drew near to you. I have witnessed your faith, that seed of hope you refused to bury despite the storms. I saw when you almost gave up, when your feet wavered on the narrow path. I saw how the enemy tried to tempt you to abandon your calling, but you remained. You pressed on, you continued believing, and your perseverance did not go unnoticed. Yes, I, your Father, have seen how sometimes you felt weak, overwhelmed by battles raging around you. But instead of giving in to discouragement, you reached for my hand. There were moments the enemy attempted to ensnare you with despair, to make you believe there was no point in continuing. Yet you refused to yield. You chose to trust in me, even when you could barely see the next step. Do you see how far you have come by my grace? Step by step, day by day, hour by hour, you have walked forward with resolve. Now you find yourself on the brink of a brand new chapter, a place of blessing where peace, provision, and an overflow of joy await you and your family. You cannot yet comprehend the magnitude of what I'm about to do for you. Pause and let that sink into your heart. Reflect on how this journey has shaped you, how each trial has carried lessons that strengthened your character and refined your faith. Remember the nights of prayer, the heartfelt confessions, the trembling but unwavering utterances of, "Lord, I still believe." Those were the nights that moved heaven on your behalf because you clung to my word. Your hope remained alive in the secret chamber of your heart. The fruit of your faithfulness is about to blossom before you. And if you believe in Christianity, kindly show your support for our community by contributing super thanks from $50 to $100. I promise you, no child of mine is ever truly abandoned. When you call out to me in faith and sincerity, I respond. I am the one who promised never to leave you nor forsake you. You have shown yourself faithful in believing, even when the evidence around you offered nothing but reasons to give up. You stood firm in the face of contradictions. You wrestled with doubt and did not allow it to uproot your confidence in my promises. You persevered because your heart knew I was near. And yes, you might have grown weary. There were moments you felt alone, moments your mind replayed fearful scenarios, moments frustration threatened to choke your praise. But in all these struggles, you never lost sight of me. Look how far you have come now. You are closer than ever to stepping into the blessings I have in store. It is as though you have traveled a vast desert, braving scorching winds and swirling sands, yet every single step brought you nearer to the oasis. Many times you looked up at the relentless sun and thought you could not go on. Then, just at the brink of giving in, you sensed my hand shielding you, providing water for your parched soul, offering comfort to your weary spirit. You are nearly there, closer to the place of breakthrough than you can imagine. Your family too will partake in this blessing. Peace is prepared for you, the peace that surpasses understanding, that conquers every worry, and that will bring restful nights. Provision waits for you, not just for your financial needs, but for the deeper hungers of your soul. And there is a new joy, a renewed way of thinking, fresh goals, and holy desires that will reignite your passion to move forward and conquer in my name. Yes, I will help you and your loved ones abandon harmful habits and break vicious cycles. I will uproot from your hearts anything that has held you captive, every form of addiction, every spiritual bondage, every bitter root, every chain. There is a powerful current of my Holy Spirit, a fresh river of living water, ready to wash over you and your household, cleansing and transforming every corner of your life. If you choose to enter these living waters in faith, you will taste true freedom. Others will notice the change. Even those who once mocked your faith will be astonished when they see you filled with genuine joy, standing firm and unshakable. They will marvel at the peace that surrounds you, wondering how you, of all people, could be so radically transformed. You see, you were never meant to fight the same battles forever. Your life is not destined to be one unending cycle of defeat and pain. You have given me your heart. You have embraced my word and treasured my commands. You have allowed your spirit to yield to my leading. You have accepted the truth that I am your heavenly Father, the one who loves you beyond measure. And because of that, I am saving you. With you, I am embracing your household. I find joy in witnessing your steadfast faith. Your patience in waiting for my perfect timing has delighted my heart. You have not demanded constant signs from me, For you have discovered that a single word from me can bring about your healing and your breakthrough. Thus, I am deeply pleased each time you take me at my word. Let me remind you, today is your day of salvation, the season of your release from captivity. Tell me now that you are ready to rise, to take those bold steps toward my presence. Promise me you will never stray from my love and never remove yourself from my grace. Each morning, I come to revive your soul, to whisper encouragement to your spirit, to set you on your feet and fill you with courage for the day ahead. I speak of my love day after day, longing for you to absorb the reality of my devotion, longing for you to understand that you and your family are priceless to me. In these past months, you have proved unwavering faithfulness. You have recognized with humility that while I have strengthened you greatly, you still need more of my touch. The process I am completing in your life cannot be done in a single day, especially if you leave your family out. Therefore, keep praying for them. Keep hoping for them. Let your love be strong enough to cover their doubts and failures. I know how you have tried to speak to your children, to explain my truth, and sometimes they do not listen. They may roll their eyes, ignore you, or resist your words. Remember that their hearts are still within my reach. I recall the days when they were young and lifted their tiny hands to sing praises to me. That memory remains vivid in my mind. I have a plan for each one of them, a purpose that will not be derailed by their temporary indifference. So I urge you to speak to them with love, not judgment. Do not shout at them in anger or punish them for every mistake. My heart is gentle and humble, and I call you to reflect that. Let go of your frustration and anger, that rush of indignation that rises when they reject your counsel. Breathe deeply and speak with patience. They are your children, flesh of your flesh, yet they are also my children, beloved ones for whom I have sacrificed so much. Be mindful that words can wound deeply, leaving scars for years to come. Be slow to speak hurtful words and swift to offer gentle correction. Continue to bring them before me each day. Keep them close to my word. Do not lose heart if you do not see immediate change. Instead, pray continually. Lift their names to me without ceasing, confident that the miracle of transformation is already on its way. They will eventually open their hearts to me again. You will witness them return to me, and you will rejoice. Your home filled with genuine happiness, bursting with relief and gratitude. You will see the day when laughter fills your home and my peace saturates every room. I promise to hear you, my child. Right now, at this very moment, my thoughts are upon you. I listen when you close your eyes, and even in silence your spirit calls out to me. Each word you whisper in prayer is like a precious offering rising before me. And when you cannot find words, I interpret your tears. I gather them in my hands, for they are valuable to me, tokens of your deepest longings and demonstrations of your surrender. When you wonder whether I am truly listening, know that I am near. When you wonder if I will answer, be assured that I respond in ways sometimes too profound for you to perceive immediately. Every tear that flows from your eyes has become the ink that writes your story of redemption. I am composing a response, sealed with heavenly authority, that will pour down on you in the perfect season. At the appointed time, your weeping will transform into rivers of refreshment, a downpour of gladness that soaks every corner of your life with restoration and vitality. Yes, stand in my presence with honesty. Pour out your frustrations. Do not fear my wrath when you tell me of your disappointments. My desire is for you to know that I hear you, I understand you, and I cherish every syllable you speak to me. I want you to feel a gentle wave of tranquility each time you come before me in humble confession. That anxiety that tightens your chest will lose its grip, because in my presence there is freedom, and in my words, life and healing flow like a mighty river. Do not be afraid of tears in my presence. Let them come, for I collect them. In return, I shower you with my spirit. These tears are not wasted. They water the soil of your faith, bringing forth seeds that will sprout into new, and stronger convictions. You have a place in my heart forever, my child. My arms are open wide, a refuge no one can snatch away from you. Even when the world tries to bury you under its demands, I stand firm in my commitment to sustain you. Never abandon your dreams. If you can envision a noble dream in your mind, it is because I planted that idea deep within you. It is a divine spark illuminating the path ahead, guiding you toward the fulfillment of my plan. Walk forward confidently. Do not underestimate the gifts and capabilities I have placed in you. The desire to make a difference is evidence of my presence in your life. Speak to me about your goals. Surrender your plans to me. Trust that I am opening doors, connecting you with the resources, people, and opportunities you need. Resist the urge to fill your mind with insecurity. Remember, you are equipped by my power, wrapped in my grace, and guided by my wisdom. I invite you to come closer and talk to me. Ask for my help without shame. I want you to walk in alignment with my will, avoiding detours that lead to wasted time. You are not alone in your quest to reach those dreams, and you are certainly not lacking my support. I walk before you, clearing obstacles, preparing the way, knocking down barriers the enemy sets up. I am your ultimate support, the one who upholds you when your strength falters. Let yourself be immersed in my word. Soak in the scriptures that reveal my love and my everlasting commitment to you. My child, do not fear the obstacles. Yes, some appear gigantic, but I am bigger, stronger, and all-powerful. Remind yourself that you are my beloved, destined to conquer, destined to be more than a conqueror. Do not despise the growth process. Sometimes transformation takes time and demands patience, perseverance, and faith. Yet every moment of waiting shapes your character, making you more resilient, more dependent on me, more ready for the destiny I have prepared. Immerse yourself in my word. Let it revive your spirit day by day. Over time, you will notice renewed hope, fresh energy, and a strong inner drive to continue. Today, I want you to take a giant leap forward into your destiny, trusting that my presence accompanies you wherever you go. Believe me when I say you are capable of reaching new heights. You are not inadequate. You are not doomed to fail. I have placed the heart of a champion within you, and through my guidance, you will see victory in every area of your life. Do not listen to voices that belittle you or make you feel worthless. Close your ears to lies that try to convince you that you are weak or unimportant. You are my child, yes, my beloved. And in my family, every child is destined to experience triumph. Lift your head and see the magnificence of each new day I have created. Instead of being consumed by worry, choose to trust in my goodness. Know that I am already orchestrating every detail concerning your needs, that my angels watch over you, and you never have to fight battles alone. Keep the faith. Let your heart stand tall in the knowledge that I have given you abundant courage to take your first steps now. Let yourself be supported by my everlasting arms, cherished by my constant love, and strengthened by the knowledge that each of your dreams has a divine backing. I am also caring for your family, so do not dwell in anxiety about their well-being. They are safe in my hands, and just as you lift them to me in prayer, I am working in areas beyond your vision. I am turning circumstances in their favor, protecting them from danger, and softening hearts that seem unyielding. Even when you cannot see the results, keep praying for them. They need your spiritual covering. I am near each of them when they walk out the door, defending them in times of peril. So be at peace, my child, because I am diligently weaving together a tapestry of unity in your home. The concerns and sadness that have weighed you down are already undergoing transformation. I will bring you and your loved ones into greater harmony, reinforcing the bonds of love so you stand united and unwavering. Those who seek to stir up discord, who come with gossip or manipulative agendas, I will remove from your path. Even so, I ask you to have mercy on them. Forgive them when they provoke you, for your willingness to show compassion will be the turning point of breakthrough. I have called you to be a bearer of my light, a reflection of my kindness, a vessel of my grace. Through your merciful actions, your household will witness the reality of my love. They will see a peace shining in you and wonder how they too can experience such transformation. Your example will speak louder than any words. You will be amazed when those who once mocked you begin to ask about the source of your serenity. This will be your moment to testify that I am the one changing your life, and I can change theirs as well. Keep praying for your loved ones. You may not have the power to transform every circumstance, but I do. I treasure them as much as I treasure you. Let go of anger, bitterness, and resentment, replacing them with compassion. Live in the freedom of forgiveness, trusting my perfect justice and perfect timing. Hand over your worries to me. Allow me to govern the intricacies of your relationships and watch as my goodness unfolds in ways you never imagined possible. For truly, I can change minds and hearts, no matter how stubborn they appear. I want you to know that I see your fervent love. You have grown. Your faith is active, alive, passionate. You have learned to trust and to wait for my blessing. You understand that my timing is always just and wise. You have become part of the army of believers I am raising in these days. Warriors who will spread hope, joy, and renewed perspective wherever they go. Keep your eyes and ears guarded from distractions that would pull you away from my presence. Let my word be your primary source of spiritual nourishment. Clothe yourself with humility. Keep your heart pure and allow my spirit to flow in everything you do. Whether you speak, write, sing, or act, let it be an outpouring of my grace. As I raise you to new levels of influence, do not let pride taint your heart. Remember that every gift comes from me, and I desire for you to use these gifts to bless others, not to exalt yourself. The authority I place in you is meant to serve, to encourage, and to bring hope. Do not tarnish it with arrogance or a thirst for power. I will not increase you so that you may look down on those around you, but so you may lift them up. Never use your voice to harm those who rely on you for guidance and provision. Instead, work with integrity. Serve diligently. Be a beacon of blessing in the lives of those who share your home, your workplace, and your community. I selected you to bear lasting fruit wherever I send you, so that prosperity and favor may overflow in your household. But listen to me as a friend. If you want to see lasting change, you must choose to obey my voice. You must decide to walk according to my ways. Will you do that? Your answer will determine the course of your journey in this new season. Say yes to me, and you will find yourself victorious in every challenge. I have chosen you to be a warrior, a champion who rises up to defend your family, someone who experiences triumph upon triumph. My presence will accompany you, strengthening you with each testimony you gather along the way. You are my precious child, my champion of champions. I want you to understand that when I chose you, I did not make a mistake. I saw your potential, your heart, your willingness to love me back. I knew the times you would stumble, yet I chose you regardless. My grace covers you. So now I pledge to give you every good thing you ask for in prayer, as you align your heart with mine. Come to me, and I will bless your life, your family, your daily sustenance, your coming in and going out. I will break the chains of sickness and disease, lift away painful memories, and free you from every burden. I will dissolve your debts and surround you with favor. Because you trust in me, you will be like a tree planted by living waters, with roots that sink deep and leaves that never wither, producing fruit in every season. You will not fear the intense heat of trials, for I will be your shade, your relief in the scorching desert. And in times of drought, you will never cease bearing fruit. I will lavish my favor upon you, granting you my peace and establishing your steps so that all your plans succeed in accordance with my will. You and your family will find refuge in me, protected from tribulation that seeks to destroy. My angels guard you wherever you go, surrounding you with my protection. I will fill you with rejoicing and gladness, and you will know eternal joy in my presence. Banish fear and worry from your heart, for I am with you. I will uphold you with my victorious right hand. Whatever your hands find to do, Do it wholeheartedly, knowing you work for me, and not just for human recognition. I reward all faithful labor with an inheritance far greater than any earthly treasure. If you trust in me, acknowledging my lordship over your decisions, I will straighten your paths and keep your steps firm. Do not forget, I am the resurrection and the life. Even if you fall, I will raise you from the dust. Those who believe in me do not perish. Their lives are wrapped in my eternal promise. Embrace humility. Remain meek in spirit. Practice patience, tolerance, and gentleness, even when provoked. Turn away from violent reactions. I have given you a brave heart, but I also call you to prudence and wisdom. When fear returns to knock at the door of your mind, recall that I am your strong tower. Seek my face, and I will overshadow you with my presence. My faithful hand will preserve you from harm. I will watch over your departure and your arrival, sustaining you wherever you go. Each morning when you rise, remember that I am your God, holding your right hand, whispering in a calm voice, "Fear not, for I am with you always." Do not let critics or the envious drag you down with accusations of your past mistakes. Yes, you have sinned, but I have wiped away your sins, buried them in the depths of my forgiveness. When others seek to remind you of old failures, respond with peace. In my sight you stand cleansed. Your mistakes do not define you. My redemptive power does. Let them chatter all they want. Their negativity holds no power over a heart filled with my grace. Even if everyone else turned their back on you, I remain. Like and share the video if you have trust in the words of the God. Subscribe to the channel if you love Jesus. I will never depart, never abandon you to despair or isolation. Hear me, you are precious, chosen, valued. Do not waste time on gossip or malicious conversations that tear others down. Such words contaminate your mind and distract you from your calling. Instead, run to me, hide in the shadow of my love. Contemplate the wonders I have made, from the sea to the sky, the mountains to delicate blossoms in fields. I designed these as a reminder of my care. Though evil seems to thrive for a moment, its power is fleeting. My faithful ones inherit a joy that endures forever. I gave humanity the freedom to choose, and I touched your heart with my grace, stirring you to draw near to me. You responded with gratitude, so now I pour out my blessing. Take courage. I have declared that your past is forgiven, your transgressions erased. The accusations that once weighed you down no longer enslave you. I am healing the sadness lingering in your mind. I am changing your perspective, increasing your courage, and infusing your soul with renewed joy. I want you to face the future with boldness. For too long, you have allowed negative thoughts to shape your self-image, forgetting that the greatest power in the universe stands for you and not against you. The greatest blessings in this world are reserved for those who truly believe, who maintain humble hearts, who never allow success to inflate them with pride. My heavenly courts rejoice in your decision to let me reign in your life. Because of your faith, I promise to restore what has been stolen from you. The devourer who tried to rob you of your peace, joy, and livelihood is already defeated. You can walk forward confidently, knowing I hold your destiny in my hands and that no adversary can prevail over you. Come near to me, present your requests, speak from the earnestness of your heart, and watch how I lavish you with good things. Some of you weep because you have felt unloved by others, forgetting that my love for you is everlasting. Some of you crave human approval, but you need to realize that I have always offered a love beyond compare. You are so dear to me that I have been knocking at the door of your heart, waiting for you to let me in. Stop running, my child. Rest in my arms, for that is where you belong, where your soul will taste complete acceptance. I will fill you to overflowing, so you never again need to beg for scraps of attention from anyone else. I know you have experienced heartbreak and betrayal, handing your heart to those who did not value it. In your hunger for love, you ended up with shattered hope and scorn. Yet I am still here, waiting with open arms. I created your heart to be tender, reflective of my own image, longing for love. It pains me deeply to see you fear that genuine love does not exist, for I am the source of all true love. If only you would allow me to show you the width, length, height, and depth of my affection for you. Let me hold you and comfort you. I do not force my way in, I wait for you to respond. If you feel you have drifted so far away as to be beyond rescue, remember there is no valley too deep for my hand to reach. Yes, I see how you have sometimes turned away, seeking fulfillment in other places, but I am ready to embrace you again. I hold no grudges against a repentant heart. Your sincere remorse is enough for me. You do not have to prove your worth. You do not need to pay penance. Simply come. Let me heal your wounded spirit. Let me shield you from future harm. I will build you up to be stronger and wiser, so that when another promise of love comes, you will discern whether it is authentic or empty words meant to exploit your vulnerability. From now on, your sense of worth will not hinge on what others think or say, but on the unshakable truth of who you are in me. I can see your soul feels weighed down with burdens you have carried far too long. Let me take them from you. Let me show you how to rest in a love that never fails. You fear that if you open up again, you will be hurt once more. But let me heal the root cause of your trust issues. Let me wash away bitterness and anger. Place your faith in me, the one who loved you before you could speak my name. Understand, this is not mere sentiment or poetic language. This is a rock-solid truth you can cling to when storms of rejection or loneliness threaten to swamp your peace. I am fully aware of your wounded heart. The negative reactions you sometimes display, even toward those who genuinely care, stem from these hidden pains. But that is not who you truly are. You are not defined by anger, suspicion, or short-temperedness. These are symptoms of deeper wound. Allow my healing presence to permeate every broken fragment of your heart. Let me fill those cracks with my unconditional acceptance, so your days are no longer overshadowed by the ghosts of your past. You might be so used to carrying this burden that you have forgotten what it feels like to walk without it. But trust me, you were never intended to shoulder it forever. Look into the mirror again. You might see someone tired, someone disappointed, but I see so much more. I see a life rich with potential, with a capacity for love and generosity. I see the times you laughed wholeheartedly, even when others said, "You have no reason to laugh." I see the secret joys and sorrows etched into every line of your face. I see a life that can still blossom in ways you have never imagined. You think you are negative by nature, but it is only the residue of the pain you have endured. If you surrender to me, your heart can rediscover its capacity for boundless hope. I will pour out so much love into your life that you cannot possibly contain it all. It will overflow and touch the lives of those around you. None of this is by chance. You need my nurturing, my compassion, my unwavering support. There is someone else you know who also needs to hear these words, someone whose pain resonates with your own. Do not keep this message to yourself. Share these truths. Let them experience the same healing I am extending to you. The moment you open your mouth or share these words, you become a conduit of my grace, offering new possibilities to another soul. I will restore your finances, lift the anguish from your mind, and bring healing to your soul. Understand that my blessings are more than material provisions. Yes, I provide resources and opportunities, but my deeper desire is to fill your heart with peace and wholeness. Trust that I know exactly what you need, far better than you do. Keep your heart uncluttered by envy or greed. Keep your motives pure before me. My promise is that if you remain faithful, serving others with an honest heart, standing firm against corruption or the exploitation of the vulnerable, I will pour out blessings beyond your imagination. Indeed, I delight in blessing those whose hearts seek to help rather than harm. Let my words echo in your mind. I want you to prosper in all things, just as your soul prospers. So take that first step of faith right here, right now. Cast aside every excuse. Do not cling to the old mindset that you deserve the bad that has happened to you. Refuse to accept defeat as your lifelong companion. Stop listening to the lies telling you that your failures are final, that you are unworthy of my favor. Those voices do not come from me. I speak life, not condemnation. My truth is that you are redeemed, that you stand forgiven and free. You may not see how it will happen, but remember who is speaking to you. I am the one who breathes life into the dead, who makes a path through the sea. I am your deliverer. Let me dismantle the strongholds imprisoning you, whether they are toxic mindsets, damaging relationships, or self-destructive habits. You have tried in your own strength. Now try resting in mine. The enemy's lies may intensify, telling you that nothing will change, that you are stuck forever, but I am stronger than every lie. I will break every chain as you anchor your soul in me. Think carefully. Is anything too hard for me? If you come wholeheartedly with genuine faith, you will see mountains crumble. You will see that it is my power, not yours, that prevails. Release your grip on doubt. Place your trust fully in my unfailing love and mighty power. Come each day to be renewed by my voice. Through my words, your spirit will be fortified. I love you and your family. You are important to me. I will demonstrate my love by granting you victory after victory. But you must remain steadfast, keeping my word in your heart, not letting fear or frustration cause you to waver. Stand tall with the deep conviction that I am waging war on your behalf. I will topple the giants that frighten you. I will silence the voices that condemn you. You must decide where you will run. Will you flee aimlessly, hoping to outrun your troubles? Or will you run straight into my arms, where true refuge lies? This world brings trials, but take courage. I have already overcome it. You do not walk alone. Look at the triumphs we have achieved together so far. Reflect on how many times you emerged from situations that seemed insurmountable. That was my hand at work. If I was faithful then, will I not remain faithful now? Do not set limits on what I can do. If you realize the power of a single prayer uttered with unwavering belief, you would be in awe. My love is not shallow. My peace is not fragile. My grace has no expiration date. The door is open. Rise up and claim every blessing already paid for by my immeasurable love. Take them. They are yours to enjoy. Share them with those you cherish. In your spirit, you sense a glowing ember of hope reigniting as you listen to my words. Fresh dreams awaken in you, desires you thought had died long ago. Step forward with joyful expectation. A new life, full of meaning and abundant blessings, awaits you. I will revive the energy and passion of your youth. My spirit within you will quicken your heart, granting you endurance to face each day with renewed vigor and positivity. You will feel my strengthening presence so powerfully that old mindsets of defeat will fall away like scales from your eyes. Keep going. I command you to be bold and courageous. Even when you reach your limits, do not lose heart. That is the precise moment my strength is perfected in your weakness. My heavenly throne is a fountain of living water, an eternal flow that satisfies every spiritual thirst. Embrace a future brimming with hope. Discover the fullness of life I have planned for you, and walk the path of my purpose. Do not protest with claims of being too old, too broken, too late, or too unprepared. In my presence, you are never disqualified. You are forever my beloved child, sealed with my promise that defeat will never hold you. Draw closer, hold my hand, let my presence envelop your doubts. Surrender yourself to my love. I ask one thing of you. Present me a surrendered heart, eyes looking to my will, and feet that willingly walk my paths. In return, I will pour out a blessing you have scarcely dared to imagine. Watch with astonishment as your freedom emerges on the horizon. Realize that some things causing your tears are not actually necessary for your life, for I alone can sustain you. I will shelter you and your household under the safety of my wings. Soon you will feel the tender touch of my grace lifting heaviness from your shoulders. The terrifying hold of fear will vanish, replaced by a steadfast conviction that I am on your side. No more shall dreadful thoughts assault your mind at night, stealing your peace and your desire to keep going. I am performing wonders in you, aligning your will with mine, and unveiling my plan for your life. My word never returns to me empty. I am sending it forth now to transform every area of your existence. So open your eyes to the dawning of a new day. Stretch out your arms and welcome the miracles I am releasing. Accept my invitation to walk in unity with my spirit, to ride the currents of my love. Let your tears flow if they must, for I collect them still. But know these tears are preparing a harvest of joy. When you traverse the valley of loneliness, proclaim to every enemy that you do not walk alone. I am with you, your loving Father, your constant companion. If this moment feels like a time of new beginnings, then begin with me. Let me guide each decision, each conversation, each step of faith. You will find you are not the same person who once doubted my intentions or questioned whether you mattered. Your heart will sing with new purpose, your spirit radiating the delight of my presence. Tell me you love me as well, for that sweet confession draws us closer than you can imagine. You can shout it from the rooftops, write it in a journal, or murmur it in the hush of midnight. My love for you is unwavering, and I long to hear your voice in return. If your heart prompts you to share these words of life with others who are hurting, do so without hesitation. Through your testimony, chains will break, burdens will lift, and hope will be rekindled in many weary souls. Join me in the holy mission of spreading my good news far and wide. We will partner together to bless countless lives, for my word is alive and unstoppable, carrying within it the power to resurrect what was once considered dead. I see within you the capacity to influence hearts for the kingdom of light. Do not underestimate the impact you can have. You are part of my army of believers, people who have tasted my goodness and will proclaim it boldly. Yes, you might feel insignificant compared to the world's brokenness, but a single flame can spark a great fire of change. Trust that I have placed you precisely where you need to be, with the gifts you need, surrounded by souls you can reach most meaningfully. Each act of kindness, every whispered prayer, every comforting conversation is a seed that will ultimately yield a bountiful harvest for my glory. Remain humble, but do not hide your light. Be gracious in words and swift in compassion, especially when you face bitterness and cynicism. Stand firm in truth while still extending mercy. Remember, every victory you experience, every moment you step into a new level of grace, is an opportunity to point others back to the one who made it all possible. Let your life be a radiant arrow pointing to the depths of my goodness. Let your actions echo my love. Let your words be seasoned with the grace that once rescued you from despair. My desire is to see you flourish, not to watch you remain trapped in sorrow. Your heartbreak was never my plan. My plan has always been to heal you, to draw you closer, to fill you with life and joy. I walk with you through every dark valley, guiding you to the high places of victory. Yes, challenges will come, but you will conquer them. Yes, storms will rage, but you will find refuge under my wings. Let my promises anchor you. Let my presence sustain you. Let my love define you. Once you stand rooted in my embrace, external storms cannot uproot you. If fear resurfaces, remember my words. Do not be afraid, I am with you. I will strengthen you and help you. That is my promise. I cannot lie. I have sworn to uphold you, so do not shrink back. Press forward with a lion-hearted faith, and there you will find obstacles crumbling and walls coming down, propelling you further than you ever dared to imagine. In those moments, all the glory belongs to me, but the victory becomes yours. Through that victory, your testimony will burn bright, calling others to discover my heart. Yes, my child, I can feel your spirit stirring with renewed faith. You may question whether you can sustain this flame, or if it will dwindle when confronted with life's trials. Let me assure you, you can remain a light, for my spirit fuels you. Even if you stagger, I will catch you. Even if you grow weary, my power in you is perfected at your weakest point. You are not alone. My legion of angels stands guard around you. My spirit dwells within you. My word teaches you. My love encompasses you on every side. Keep pushing away the condemnation that suggests you are not worthy enough, not righteous enough, not strong enough. I have already declared you worthy, purchased by my sacrifice. I want you to live like someone set free, unafraid of condemnation, unbound by shame. When the voices of your past try to drag you back, shout my truths over them. You are my beloved child, forgiven, redeemed, and precious in my sight. Those voices may persist for a while, but with each affirmation of my truth, you build a fortress around your mind, resisting every attempt to pull you away from my peace. I am doing something fresh in your life, something that cannot be undone by human schemes. Embrace it with gratitude. Even if you see only a glimmer of change now, cling to it. Water it daily with prayer, praise, and meditating on my word. Soon you will find that glimmer expanding into a glorious dawn. My spirit will blossom within you, igniting spiritual gifts you never knew you had. Love will replace fear. Unity will overcome discord. Generosity will conquer selfishness. You will serve as a living example that my power is real, that I am faithful to fulfill every promise. Stand on the threshold of tomorrow, the tomorrow I have written for you. Be expectant, for I will guide you in each decision. If confusion arises, come to me immediately. I am not a God of chaos, but of clarity and order. In my light, all shadows of doubt scatter. My spirit within you will confirm whether a path is right or not. Develop your sensitivity to my prompting. Soon, you will recognize my gentle nudge steering you away from hidden dangers and toward fresh opportunities. This is how I walk with my children, actively, intimately, and without reservation. You may feel overwhelmed by the magnitude of your calling, thinking, Lord, I am just one person. The world's needs are so vast. But do not underestimate what I can do with your mustard seed of faith. I can feed a multitude with a small offering of bread and fish. I can spark global transformation through one soul ablaze with conviction. It is not your capacity, but your availability that matters. If you remain open to me, I will multiply your influence for my glory. Pay no heed to cynics who say it cannot be done. Pay no heed to your own insecurities that might arise. I am the one who transforms the timid into the courageous, the broken into the redeemed, the ordinary into the extraordinary. Remember, my strength is inexhaustible. Let your heart find rest in this truth. Now, my child, go forth in my peace. Spread love wherever you step. Let your words edify. Let your eyes see others with empathy. Let your hands be eager to help. In doing so, you will discover that the more you pour yourself out, the more I pour into you. This is the heavenly principle. Those who give shall receive in greater measure. Never forget, your prayers matter. Whether whispered at dawn or cried out at midnight, they ascend before me like fragrant incense, stirring my heart to respond. Each time you awaken to a new morning, remind yourself that I am your God. I walk beside you and you have nothing to fear. Every breath you take, you breathe in my sustaining grace. With every step, you tread upon ground I have already claimed for you. Every moment is another opportunity to choose hope instead of despair, faith instead of fear, love instead of resentment. In doing so, you participate in a mighty move of transformation that ripples across hearts, families, communities, and nations. I rejoice as I watch you awaken to my love. I have longed for this closeness with you. As your heart becomes attuned to my presence, you will sense you are never alone. Even in quietness, even when life's demands seem endless, I am here, orchestrating divine appointments, weaving your story into a greater tapestry of redemption and celebration. Cherish these words I speak to you today. Return to them often. Let them take root until they bear abundant fruit. If you feel this message stirring deeply, do not keep it buried. Let it be a seed that multiplies beyond count. Share it with those who need my voice. Do so with humility, remembering that I alone am the source of all hope and mercy. You get to be my messenger, carrying good tidings to those who wander in darkness. This is a calling of immeasurable worth, to participate in healing wounded hearts, to proclaim liberty to captives, to declare that my favor rests on all who seek me. Yes, you have been handpicked for such a time as this. Embrace the miracle of your healing, the restoration of your dreams, the renewal of your household, and the boldness of your testimony. Then raise a banner of praise. Let the world hear of my goodness. Open your mouth to sing a new song, a psalm of victory, a declaration that I am the God who redeems, who saves, who loves without end. Let each day unfold under the shadow of my protection, guided by my counsel, sealed in my promises. My child, hear me clearly now. I love you more than you can comprehend. I love you in your brokenness and your wholeness, in your triumphs and your sorrows, in your confusion and your moments of perfect clarity. There is no distance my love will not cross to reach you, no depth my mercy will not rescue you from, no darkness my light will not penetrate. Rest your heart in this certainty. Let it calm your frantic thoughts, soothe your anxieties, and dissolve your fears. From the rising of the sun to its setting, my presence envelops you. When you are sleeping, my watchful eye never leaves you. I whisper, my affection endures even in your dreams. Receive it now, breathe it in, and let it permeate every cell of your being. Let your spirit be rejuvenated, your hopes soar like an eagle, your faith blossom like a rose in spring. You are held in my everlasting arms, cherished by the King of all creation. You are not an afterthought or a random being cast into existence. You are my beloved child, destined for a life of fullness and peace, both now and for eternity. Stand tall, walk in the certainty of my favor. Rejoice, for I am yours and you are mine. Take my hand, do not let it go. Trust in my intentions. I am a good father, pouring blessings from the storehouses of heaven. My grace flows like an unending river, ready to fill every dry place in your heart. Drink deeply and share freely. Set aside all regrets and embrace my gift of forgiveness. Let gratitude well up, bursting forth in acts of love and compassion for your fellow travelers. Through you, I will continue to whisper hope to the wounded and the searching. Through you, my unstoppable love will find hearts that have almost given up. Believe that this is only the beginning of a marvelous journey we embark on together. Each day, fresh mercies greet you. Each moment is an invitation to experience my goodness. I am your ultimate companion, the one who knit you together in the secret place. Nothing about you is hidden from me, yet I embrace you fully. Open your heart once more, as wide as you can, and receive my blessing. Let it flow over you like a cleansing rain, washing away the residue of disappointment and anxiety. You are forgiven, renewed, and alive in my spirit. Yes, lift your eyes, my cherished one. I am filling you with new life. You have glimpsed only a fraction of my wonders. Even greater things lie ahead. Be bold in your pursuit of me. As you taste my kindness, you will hunger for more. As you soak in my presence, you will yearn to linger. As you abide in my love, you will be transformed beyond recognition. That, my child, is the secret. I do more than fix broken pieces. I create a brand new vessel, fortified by faith, resonating with hope, and shimmering with a heavenly glow. In my arms, your identity is secure, your future full of promise, and your heart will sing of my goodness forever. Remember my final whisper today. I am here. I am with you. I never depart. Walk confidently, for my love surrounds you like a shield. My spirit propels you forward with divine strength. My word illuminates each step. Take courage. You have nothing to fear. My blessings chase you. My favor upholds you. My peace settles upon you like a gentle dove. Rejoice, my child, for your name is written on my hands, and your destiny is etched in my eternal plan of redemption and life. I love you. I always have, and I always will. Embrace this truth. Let it shape you. And behold how everything changes from this moment on. Amen. My beloved child, carry this message forward. Someone you know is waiting for a word just like this. What you've heard today isn't only for this hour. It's a guidepost for what's to come. The time we live in is not ordinary, and neither is your calling. You've been chosen to live with clarity, with conviction, and with love that knows no bounds. Remember, even in your quietest moments, you are seen and surrounded. If this message stirred something within you, don't let the journey stop here. Subscribe and walk with us again as we explore the truths that build you up and guide you forward. Share this word with someone feeling lost. Let them feel the warmth of belonging. Until next time, remain rooted in truth, walk gently but fearlessly, and never forget, you were born for impact. Amen.